આપણે બધા જ ફેકલ્ટી મેમ્બર્સ તો સૌથી મહત્વનો મુદ્દો મિશન 1200 નો કયો હતો? સૌથી મહત્વનો મુદ્દો. યસ મેડમ.
સર આપણે બધા ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ ફિઝિયોથેરાપી નર્સિંગ ફિઝિયોથેરાપી બધા ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ ભેગા થઈને એટલા એડમિશન અચીવ કરવાના.
બહુ સિમ્પલ વાતમાં કહી દીધું કે બધાએ ભેગું થઈને 1200 નું ટાર્ગેટ પૂરું કરવાનું. કેવું તો બહુ સહેલું છે, સમજાય છે? હું બહુ સરળ 2026 માં 1200 નું ટાર્ગેટ પૂરું કરી દેવું. શું પૂરું થઈ જશે? થઈ જશે. હું સરસ મેલ ડ્રાફ્ટ કરી આપું તમને અને મેલ લખી દઉં કે 1200 નું મિશન પૂરું કરવાનું છે. પૂરું થઈ જશે? નહીં થાય. તો કડીથી કડીને જોડવી પડશે. શું કરવું પડશે? કડીથી કડીને જોડવી પડશે. અને કડીઓ જોડાતી જોડાતી જ્યારે સાંકળ બને ને ત્યારે એવું કહેવાય કે 1200 નહીં 1199 એ પહોંચ્યા. કારણ કે 1200 ની કડી ઉપર છે ને ત્યાં આપણું મેનેજમેન્ટ બેઠેલું છે. કોણ બેઠેલું છે? મેનેજમેન્ટ બેઠેલું છે. અને દરેક જે સભ્યો છે, દરેક સભ્યો છે, જો એને બાલાજી એજ્યુકેશન કેમ્પસને, બાલાજી ફાઉન્ડેશન ટ્રસ્ટને જો પોતાનો પરિવાર સમજતા હોય, પોતાનું ફેમિલી સમજતા હોય, સમજાય છે? કારણ કે આપણે જ્યારે કોઈને ઇન્વાઇટ કરીએ છીએ ત્યારે બહુ સરસ સેન્ટેન્સ લખીએ છીએ, બાલાજી એજ્યુકેશન ફેમિલી. સમજાય છે? ત્યારે આપણને આપણું ફેમિલી યાદ આવે છે. પણ જ્યારે આપણે આપણું ફેમિલી સમજીએ છીએ તો ફેમિલીનો દરેક સભ્ય એને હું કહીશ કે આ બધા જ સભ્યો છે. કારણ કે ધીરુભાઈ કે મારો શેર હોલ્ડર છે, મારો શેર હોલ્ડર છે એ મારી કંપનીનો ઓનર છે. સમજાય છે? રિલાયન્સ તો કોની હતી? ધીરુભાઈ અંબાણીની જ હતી ને. સમજાય છે? પણ ધીરુભાઈ અંબાણી હંમેશા એના પરિવારના જે શેર હોલ્ડર્સ છે, જે બોર્ડ ઓફ ડિરેક્ટર્સ છે, એમને હંમેશા એવી રીતે જોતા હતા કે આ બધા જ મારા ઓનર છે. એક ઓનર બીજા ઓનરને શું પ્રેસ્ટીજ આપે છે. તો આપણે બધા જ એક સેન્ટેન્સમાં હું કહી શકીશ કે આપણે બધા જ્યારે તમને એવું ફીલ થશે ને કે તમે બધા જ મેનેજમેન્ટ છો ત્યારે જ બાલાજી એજ્યુકેશન કેમ્પસ, બાલાજી ફાઉન્ડેશન ટ્રસ્ટ ત્યારે જ આ મિશનને અચીવ કરી શકશે. કારણ કે જ્યારે આપણે આપણી જાતને મેનેજમેન્ટનો ભાગ સમજીશું ને ત્યારે આપણને બધા જ પ્રોસ અને કોન્સ સાચા ખબર પડશે. પણ જ્યાં સુધી તમે એવું સમજશો કે હું તો અહીંયા આગળ એક એમ્પ્લોય છું, સમજાય છે? આ બહુ પરિભાષા છે. જ્યારે આપણને કોઈ કોટ કરે ને કે તમે મેનેજમેન્ટ છો, પ્રેમથી કહેવાનું હા હું મેનેજમેન્ટ છું, હું મેનેજમેન્ટનો ભાગ છું. કારણ કે હું આ સંસ્થાને મારા 24 કલાકમાંથી હું આ મારી સંસ્થાને 18 કલાક, 8 કલાક, 14 કલાક, 13 કલાક, 12 કલાક હું મારી સંસ્થાને આપવા માટે સમર્પિત છું. એટલે હું આનો ભાગ છું. તો બહુ ક્લિયર વાત કરું છું કે ભગવાને આપણને 24 કલાક આપ્યા છે. એને આપણે આપણી રૂટીન લાઈફમાં ગણીને તો એને 3 માં ડિવાઈડ કરી દો. આજથી પહેલો 8 કલાક છે એ તમારી ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન કે જેમાં તમારી પ્રામાણિકતા, તમારી નિષ્ઠા, તમારું બાકીના એક 8 કલાક જો તમારી લાઈફમાં નહીં હોય ને તો તમે ક્યારેય કોઈને સમર્પિત નહીં થાવ. એટલે બાકીના જે 8 કલાક છે ને બધાને જીવનમાં જરૂરી છે. જે માણસ 8 કલાક ઊંઘતો નથી હું સવારે શું કરું છું, બપોરે શું કરું છું ને સાંજે શું કરું. અને બાકીના જે 8 કલાક છે એ તમારા જીવનની સાચી દિશા નક્કી કરે છે. અને એ સાચી દિશા છે જેને આપણે સિમ્પલી એવું કહી શકીએ છીએ કે અમે આપણે 3 વસ્તુમાં એમથી ડિવાઈડ કરી શકીએ. આ જે લખાવું છું જે સમજાવું છું એ બહુ સમજવા જેવી વાત છે. બાકીના 8 જેની લાઈફમાં બાકીના છેલ્લા 8 કલાક છે જેને આને એક્સેપ્ટ ના કર્યા તો આજથી આપણી ડિક્શનરીના પહેલા પાઠમાં લખી નાખવાનું કે મારી લાઈફ આગળ જતા સક્સેસ ક્યારેય નહીં બને. જો પાછળના 8 કલાકમાં તમારા માટે સૌથી મહત્વની જે વાત છે એ છે તમારા સૌથી પહેલા 3 એફ. સૌથી પહેલા જે 3 એફ છે ને એ તમારી લાઈફમાં સૌથી મહત્વના છે. કારણ કે એમાં કોઈ ડિસ્ટર્બન્સ આવ્યો ને તો તમે તમારા કેરિયર ઉપર ક્યારે ફોકસ નહીં કરી શકો. એમાંનો જે પહેલો એફ છે જે આપણા બધા માટે સૌથી મહત્વનો છે એ છે આપણું ફેમિલી. ગીવ ધી બેસ્ટ રિસ્પોન્સ. સૌથી મહત્વનું તમારી લાઈફમાં તમારું ફેમિલી છે. જો ફેમિલી ડિસ્ટર્બ ને તો આ 500 શું 20નો પણ ટાર્ગેટ હશે ને તો પણ અચીવ નહીં કરી શકે. તો પહેલા તમે બીજી જગ્યાએથી હંમેશા ઊભું થાય છે. એ બીજો એફ છે કે જ્યારે તમારે કોઈ પ્રશ્ન તમારા ફ્રેન્ડ સાથે ઉદ્ભવતો હોય, જો ફ્રેન્ડ સાથે કંઈ પણ કઈ પ્રક્રિયા બને ને એટલે તમારું ફેમિલી ડિસ્ટર્બ થાય. બીજું તમારી લાઈફમાં સૌથી મહત્વનો પાર્ટ છે તમારા ફ્રેન્ડ્સ. અને જે ત્રીજું છે એ સૌથી મહત્વનું છે આપણા બધાની લાઈફમાં પોતાનો આત્મવિશ્વાસ. તમને તમારા ઉપર જ ભરોસો નથી. આ 500 નું ટાર્ગેટ કોઈ એક વ્યક્તિનું ટાર્ગેટ નથી. 500 નું ટાર્ગેટ એક સમૂહનું ટાર્ગેટ છે. બધાને પોતાના ઉપર ભરોસો હોવો જોઈએ કે આઈ કેન ડુ, કરી શકીશ. જ્યારે આપણને કોઈ ટાસ્ક આપવામાં આવે છે તો પહેલું તો આપણે એના નેગેટિવ પોઈન્ટ્સ બહુ કાઢીએ છીએ. પણ તમે શરૂઆત તો કરો. જ્યારે આપણે શરૂઆત નથી કરતા ને ત્યારે કંઈક ને કંઈક પ્રશ્નો આવે છે. આ 3 એફ છે ને સૌથી મહત્વના છે. જેમાં મેં વાત કરી તમારું ફેમિલી, બીજું છે તમારું ફ્રેન્ડ્સ અને ત્રીજું છે તમારું ફેથ. આ જે 3 એફ મહત્વના છે એટલા જ આપણા જીવનમાં 3 એસ પણ મહત્વના છે. એમાં જે પહેલો એસ છે એ છે સોલ. બહુ મહત્વની વાત કહું છું. આ જેનો ડિસ્ટર્બ થાય ને સમજવાનું પહેલા આગળના 3 છે ને એમાં પણ સક્સેસ નહીં મળે. બીજું છે કે આપણને કોઈ ટાસ્ક આપવામાં આવે છે, જે બીજો એસ થી વાત કરું છું. આવું તો સાહેબ થતું હશે. જે બીજો એસ છે ને બહુ મહત્વનો છે. યુ કેન કનેક્ટ, યુ કેન જોઈન, યુ કેન ફીલ લાઈક સર્વિસ. તમે કોઈ પણ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશનમાં તમારે કરે ને તો સમજવાનું કે પોતે કન્ફ્યુઝ છે. એટલે આપણે કોઈની પરવા નહીં કરવાની. સમજાય છે? ઘોડો હંમેશા સીધું ચાલે, એને આજુબાજુ જોવાની જરૂર નથી, કારણ કે એનું લક્ષ્ય ક્લિયર છે. એટલે એને આમ બી નથી દેખાતું, આમ બી નથી દેખાતું. આપણું નિશાન કયું છે કે બાસ. એટલે સમજવાનું હેલ્થ બહુ મહત્વની વસ્તુ છે.
પકડો ના
અનરિલેવન્ટ વસ્તુઓ હંમેશા એવું કે એટલે હંમેશા જે સાસુ હોય ને એની બેનને કે એના ભાઈને હંમેશા એવું કે ખરેખર દીકરી તો બહુ ડાઈ છે. શું કે? દીકરી તો બહુ જ ડાઈ છે, બધો જ સાંભળે છે. પછી એ જ સાસુ 2 વીક થાય, 4 વીક થાય, 1 મહિનો થાય, 2 મહિના થાય અને વર્ષ થાય, પછી એને પૂછવાનું કાંઈ સાંભળતી જ નથી. તો આપણે વિચારવું પડે, હા પહેલા કીધેલું સાચું કે અત્યારે કીધું સાચું? પણ એ જ સાસુ જયારે એની દીકરીની વાત આવે છે ત્યારે દીકરીના પોતાના થોટ્સ માટે એના વિચારોમાં કેટલો બદલાવ આવે છે. બહુ ક્લિયર વાત છે. જે મહત્વની વાત છે કે એ છે તમારી હેલ્થ. બીજું જે છે હાઇજીન. હેલ્થ ક્યારે સારી રહેશે? સારું ખાશો, અને જેવું ખાશો ને એવા વળગાર આવશે. એવા વળગાર આવશે ને એ થોટ પ્રોસેસ અહીં જશે, અને અહીંયા જે જશે ને એ બહાર આવશે. તો ભાઈ તને કોણ ના પાડે છે સમયસર ખાને? સમજાય છે? ખાવાનું સાઈડ ઉપર મૂકીને આપણે કોઈ વસ્તુમાં સક્સેસ નથી જવાના, પણ ખાવ તો કેવું ખાવ? હાઇજીન ખાવ, સારું ખાવાનું. સારું ખાવાથી જીવનમાં સક્સેસફુલ મળશે. અને જે ત્રીજો જે છે એચ, એ સૌથી મહત્વનો છે. એ છે તમારા જીવન એને મેં કન્વર્ટ શેમાં કરેલો છે? મારી હોબીમાં કન્વર્ટ. તો જે માણસ એના પ્રશ્નને હોબીમાં કન્વર્ટ કરી દેશે ને તો એ વ્યક્તિ એ વસ્તુ જોડે એટેચ થઈ જશે. અને જ્યારે તમે કોઈ વસ્તુ જોડે એટેચ થઈ જશો ને એ તમારું મિશન બની જશે. તો આજે જે આપણે અહીંયા ચર્ચા કરવાની છે, જે મને સમય આપ્યો છે 40 થી 45 મિનિટનો, એ જે સમય છે શૈક્ષણિક વર્ષ 2026-27 નું 1200 વિદ્યાર્થીઓનું મિશન. હવે તમને બધાને જે આ નોટ આપી છે, પેન આપી છે, બરાબર? હું તમને બધાને 1 મિનિટ આપું છું. તમે બધા નોટ પેનનો ઉપયોગ કરો, કારણ કે ગયા વખતે જે નોટ ને પેન આપી હતી ને બધાની ઘેર પૂરી ગઈ છે, બરાબર છે? તો આજે આપણે આ નોટ પેનનો કંઈક ઉપયોગ કરીએ. એમાં હું તમને બધાને 2 મિનિટ આપું છું. એ 2 મિનિટમાં પહેલામાં પહેલું આપણે બધા લખીએ કે બાલાજી ફાઉન્ડેશન ટ્રસ્ટ છે એમાં કેટલા કોર્સ ચાલે છે. આ કોર્સના નામ, કોલેજના નામ નથી કહેતો. આપણે મિશન લઈને બેઠા છીએ, બરાબર છે ને? કેટલાનું મિશન લઈને બેઠા છે? 1200 નું મિશન લઈને બેઠા છે. તો બાલા કયા કોર્સ ચાલે છે સમજાય છે? એટલે સમજવાનું કે આપણું જે પહેલું મિશન છે 1200 નું, એમાં આપણે ફેલ છે, કારણ કે અહીંના કર્મચારીને જ ખબર નથી કે આપણા કેમ્પસમાં કેટલા કોર્સ ચાલી રહ્યા છે. તો પહેલામાં પહેલું આપણે લખીએ, ફરીથી કહું છું કે આપણા કેમ્પસમાં કેટલા કોર્સ. હું પ્રેક્ટિકલ કરાવીશ, આપણે થિયરી કશી વાંચવી નથી, પ્રેક્ટિકલ જ કરવાનું છે. આપણે લિસ્ટ આઉટ બનાવીએ કે આપણા કોલેજમાં કેટલા કોર્સ ચાલી રહ્યા છે. આપણા કોલેજમાં કેટલા કોર્સ ચાલી રહ્યા છે એનું સાહેબ આ બધાના એક બે ડાયરીમાં ફોટા લેજો. આપણે શેર કરવાની ખબર પડે કે આપણે મિશન છે પણ મિશન એટલું અધૂરું છે આપણી જોડે. આપણે પૂછીએ છીએ, મારી પ્રમોશન ટીમ પણ અંદર અહીંયા જ છે, બરાબર છે, તો મારી પ્રમોશન ટીમના સભ્યોને પણ આપણે પૂછીશું કે આપણી કોલેજમાં કેટલા કોર્સ ચાલી રહ્યા છે. સૌથી મહત્વની વસ્તુ છે આપણે મિશન 1200 લઈને નીકળ્યા છે. ઓકે, ટેબલ નંબર સેકન્ડ એમાં મેડમ મને ખાલી કોર્સના નામ કહો ને, સાંભળજો બધા. ઓકે મેડમ માટે ક્લેપ તો કરીએ આપણે. પહેલું મેં મિશન આપ્યું હતું કે તમે મને કોર્સના નામ લખો. મેં એવું કીધેલું મારે કોલેજના નામ નથી જોઈતા. આ જ પ્રશ્ન છે કે મેનેજમેન્ટનું શું વિઝન છે. મેનેજમેન્ટનું વિઝન છે 1200. એ 1200 ના વિઝનને આપણે આપણી રીતે શું કરી દીધું, ડિવાઈડ કરી દીધું. પહેલી વાર. ઓકે, લાસ્ટ મેડમ બેસી જાઓ. થેન્ક યુ. લાસ્ટ મેડમ, બીએસસી નર્સિંગ, એએનએમ, જીએનએમ, પીબીબીએસસી, ફિઝિયોથેરાપી એ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ છે. કોર્સની વાત છે. બીકોમ, ઓકે, બીસીએ, ઓકે, ઓકે મેડમ, થેન્ક યુ. મેડમ માટે પણ આપણે ક્લેપ કરીએ. હવે સમજાવું છું કે બધાને ખબર છે કે આપણે બધા બાલાજી ફાઉન્ડેશન ટ્રસ્ટમાં જોબ કરીએ છીએ અને એપ્રિલનો મહિનો આવશે એટલે કોકના મોબાઈલમાં ફોન આવશે અને એવું પૂછશે એટલે બાલાજી અંદર એલએલએમ છે કે નહીં. તો આપણે એવું કહીશું કે આપણે ઉભારો પૂછી જોઈએ. એ જે તમારો પહેલો જવાબ છે ને કે આપણે પૂછી લઈએ એટલે સમજવાનું કે મિશન 1200 છે ને ફેર છે. કારણ કે તમે જે સંસ્થાના સભ્ય છો, તમે જે સંસ્થાના પરિવારના મેમ્બર છો, એને જ ખબર નથી કે બાલાજીમાં કોર્સ ચાલે છે કે નથી ચાલતો. આજે પહેલું તો કોઈ તમને 5 વસ્તુ શીખવાડી નહીં જઈશ. આ એક દિવસનું સેશન નથી, આપણું બહુ મોટું સેશન છે. આમાં 25 સ્લાઇડ બનાવેલી છે. પહેલું મગજમાં બેસાડી દો કે આપણા કેમ્પસમાં કેટલા કોર્સ ચાલે છે. કોઈ કોર્સ એવો પણ છે કે જે 2 વર્ષ સ્કૂલ ઓફ નર્સિંગ બાલાજીનો ભાગ છે. તો પણ અમુક એવું થાય મારું ખબર નહીં. યુનિવર્સિટીમાં જીકાસની મીટિંગ એટેન્ડ કરી હશે. કરી તો પ્રશ્ન આપણને એવી નથી કે એમાં જિલ્લા રજીસ્ટ્રેશન અનિવાર્ય છે નહીં. જીએમાં જિલ્લા રજીસ્ટ્રેશન અનિવાર્ય છે નહીં. ખાલી માં રજીસ્ટ્રેશન એક વ્યક્તિનું નામ શું છે? બાલાજી કોલેજ ઓફ કોમર્સ સાયન્સ ટેકનોલોજી મેનેજમેન્ટમાં એડમિશન કોણ સંભાળે છે? એ વ્યક્તિ કોણ છે? બાલાજી કોલેજ ઓફ ફિઝિયોથેરાપીમાં, બાલાજી કોલેજ ઓફ પેરામેડિકલમાં, બાલાજી કોલેજ ઓફ લોમાં, બાલાજી કોલેજ ઓફ નર્સિંગમાં એડમિશન કાઉન્સિલિંગના હેડ કોણ છે? તો એવા સમયે આપણે બધા કન્ફ્યુઝ થઈએ અને એવું બને છે, જે મારો પ્રેક્ટિકલ અનુભવ છે, આપણે એવા વ્યક્તિનું નામ આપીએ કે એને ના કોર્સનું ખબર હોય, ના એને ફીસનું ખબર હોય, પ્લસ એડમિશન ના થયું, મિશન પાછું એચિવ કરવું છે, તો દરેક કોલેજ ને સંસ્થાએ સરસ મોબાઈલ આપ્યો છે અને સરસ નંબર પણ આપ્યા છે અને એનું ટાઈમે સંસ્થા રિચાર્જ પણ કરે છે. પણ એ નંબર 365 દિવસમાંથી કદાચ આપણે ટ્રાય કરીએ ને 260 દિવસ, કાં તો એ નંબર ઉપર આપણને કોઈ રિસ્પોન્સ ના આપતું હોય, સમજાય છે? કદાચ આજે મોબાઈલ રહી ગયો છે અને બીજે દિવસે આપણે મોબાઈલ ઓપન કરીએ છીએ અને આપણે જોઈએ છે કે આગલે દિવસે મારા મોબાઈલની અંદર આટલા લોકોના મિસ કોલ મળ્યા છે, તો આપણે એને રિપીટ જેની જોડે કન્સર્ન કરવાનું છે, એ કન્સર્ન કરવામાં પણ આપણે લોકો શું લઈએ છીએ? ફેલ લઈએ. તું આજે નાની વાત કરું છું ને, આ બધી વસ્તુ તમને અહીંયા રહી જશે. સાહેબ નેક્સ્ટ, એનો પહેલું તો જે કામ છે કે અધ્યાપકોમાં જાગૃતતા લાવી, ભૂમિકા દરેકની સ્પષ્ટ કરવી, 1200 નું ટાર્ગેટ એચિવ કરવા માટે આપણી શું વ્યૂહરચનાઓ છે, માર્ગદર્શન આપો વિદ્યાર્થીઓને, અને દરેક સંસ્થા નાના ગોલ નક્કી કરશે ને તો મોટો ગોલ એચિવ થશે. તો દરેક સંસ્થાનો એક પોતાનો ગોલ હોવો જોઈએ કે મારી ટોટલ ઇન્ટેક આપી છે, મારી ટોટલ ઇન્ટેક 240 છે, તો પહેલા વર્ષે હું 160 કરું છું, તો આ વર્ષે હું 200 કેવી રીતે જઈશ? આપણે એવું કહેતા નથી કે રાતોરાત દરિયો ભરાઈ જાય, રાતોરાત દરિયો ન ભરાય, કારણ કે ભરાઈ જાય તો લોકો પાણી કાઢવા આવે, એટલે આપણે રાતોરાત દરિયો નહીં ભરવો. પણ આપણે એવું તો નક્કી કરી શકાય કે આજે હું કુવામાં છું તો હું તળાવ બનાવું, તળાવમાંથી નદીમાં જવું, નદીમાંથી હું સાગરમાં જવું, સાગરમાંથી હું સમુદ્રમાં જવું. એવું તો દરેક વ્યક્તિ પોતાની જાતે નક્કી કરી શકે. નેક્સ્ટ, તમે ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટેશન કરી રહ્યા છો, આ તમારા માટે સૌથી મહત્વનો પાઠ છે. પ્રોગ્રામના લક્ષ્યાંકો, વ્યક્તિગત પ્રાધ્યાપકનું યોગદાન. હર વ્યક્તિ આપણને શું કરવા કહે કે તમે અમને યોગદાન આપો. તમને પોતાને ખબર હોવું જોઈએ કે મારી જવાબદારી શું છે, મારું યોગદાન શું છે. જ્યારે આપણને બે માણસ સમજતા હોય તો આપણે એ સમજવાનું છે કે મારે એને પણ સમજવું પડશે. તમારું યોગદાન તમારી સંસ્થામાં કેટલું છે તમે જાતે નક્કી કરી લો. અને ત્યારે આપણે કોઈને કહી શકીએ કે હું શું કરું છું મને ખબર છે, મારું યોગદાન મને ખબર છે. અને એટલે જ્યારે અધર પર્સન આપણને કઈ કહેતું હોય ને તેને આપણે રિગ્રેટ કરીએ, કારણ કે હું કેટલો સાચો છું મને ખબર છે. મારું પોતાનું યોગદાન શું છે, જ્યારે તમે તમારા યોગદાનને ડિફાઇન કરી લો છો તો ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન સક્સેસ થઈ. દરેક પ્રાધ્યાપક ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ નોલેજ એમ્બેસેડર. આ શબ્દ બહુ નાનો છે. દરેક અધ્યાપકે પોતાની જાતને પોતાની સંસ્થાનો બ્રાન્ડ એમ્બેસેડર સમજવાનો. આ વર્ડ બહુ નાનો છે, સમજાય છે, પણ બ્રાન્ડ એમ્બેસેડર કોઈ પ્રોડક્ટ સાથે જોડાઈ જાય ને તો એમાં પૈસા છે, એની કિંમત છે, એની વેલ્યુ છે. સમજાય છે? બહુ શીખવાની કામ પડે. આપણે સ્વરની વાત કરીએ, આપણે સિગ્માની વાત કરીએ, બાજુમાં કાબરિયાની વાત કરીએ, બહુ બધાની વાતો કરીએ. આ બધી સંસ્થા એક દિવસમાં ડેવલપ નથી થઈ. આ બધી સંસ્થાઓને વર્ષો લાગે છે, કારણ કે એક મિશન થી ચાલે છે. તો જો મિશન હશે ને તો સંસ્થાનો વિકાસ. જો સંસ્થાનો વિદ્યાર્થી આવશે ને તો આપણી જે ડિમાન્ડ સારું કોમ્પ્યુટર જોઈએ, સારી ઇન્ટરનેટ, આ બધી આપણી ડિમાન્ડ છે. અમારી બી છે, મારી બી છે. બરાબર? અત્યારે ઉનાળો આવ્યો તો કાલે મેં મારા ઘરમાં ડિસ્કસ કર્યું, મારી ઓફિસમાં એસી તો નથી. સમજાય ને? કાલે મેં મારા ઘરે વાત કરી. બરાબર? તમારી મમ્મીઓ મને મારે ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર જોઈએ છે, પણ ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર દરેક ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન તમને 1 વર્ષ 6 મહિનામાં આપી દેશે. પણ ક્યારે આપશે? જ્યારે વિદ્યાર્થીઓની સંખ્યા હશે તો તમને મળશે. ડિમાન્ડ તો બધાની છે, સમજાય છે? વધુ સારી ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર સુવિધાઓ, જો વિદ્યાર્થીઓ આવશે તો સુવિધાઓ વધશે. અને એનો લાઈવ એક્ઝામ્પલ આપણે બધા જે લોકો 2023-2024 થી ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચરમાં વિદ્યાર્થીઓની સંખ્યા વધશે, સારા લોકો જોડાશે તો સંસ્થા કેટલું ડેવલપ કરે છે સારામાં સારું ડેવલપ થઈ છે અને સારામાં સારા આઈક્યુએસી નર્સિંગ આપીશ એમને તકો આપી એ તકોમાં એમને વિદ્યાર્થીઓ ઓરિએન્ટેડ બહુ સરસ સેમિનાર કર્યો, ફેકલ્ટી ઓરિએન્ટેડ સેમિનાર કર્યો, આજે આગળ એફડીપી કરી રહ્યા છે, સમજાય છે, તક મળે છે. આપણે બધા શું કરીએ છીએ સાહેબ કેટલું નામ મારે કરવાનું, તમને તક મળી છે એનો લાભ ઉઠાવો અને પ્રૂવ કરો કે વાય યુ આર ધી બેસ્ટ ઇન યોર ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન. વધુ તકો અને સંભાવનાઓ શોધી લો. મને મેક્સિમમ વિદ્યાર્થીઓ ક્યાંથી મળશે અને વિદ્યાર્થીઓ શોધવા માટે તમારે તમને શોધવી પડશે. મજબૂત પ્લેસમેન્ટ. જો મિશન એચીવ કરવું છે તો પ્લેસમેન્ટ. જો તમારા ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશનમાં પ્લેસમેન્ટ નહીં હોય, આપણે શું કર્યું છે કે છેલ્લા તૈયાર કરશે. તમે છોકરાઓને પ્લેટફોર્મ આપો, છોકરાઓને શીખવાડો કે આ પ્લેસમેન્ટ માટે કઈ તૈયારીઓ કરવી પડશે. આપણા 90% વિદ્યાર્થીઓને સીવી કેવી રીતે બનાવવો એ આવડતું નથી. રિઝ્યુમ કેવી રીતે બનાવવો એ આવડતું નથી. રિઝ્યુમમાં કયો પોઈન્ટ પહેલા મૂકવો, કયો પોઈન્ટ છેલ્લે મૂકવો. ઇવન રેફરન્સીસ લખવામાં પણ વિદ્યાર્થીઓ ભૂલ કરે છે. પોતાના સંગામાં આમાં કોઈ જોવાને રેફરન્સમાં મૂકે છે. ત્યાર પછી છે બ્રાન્ડ નિર્માણ. આર્થિક ચિંતા અને બ્રાન્ડ નિર્માણ એટલે વધુ વિદ્યાર્થીઓ ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ વધુ મજબૂત સંસ્થા. જો તમારી સંસ્થામાં મેક્સિમમ વિદ્યાર્થીઓ હશે તો તમારી સંસ્થા વધારેમાં વધારે શું બનશે? મજબૂત બનશે. નેક્સ્ટ, પ્રવેશ પ્રક્રિયામાં જે અધ્યાપકની ભૂમિકા છે એમાં કાઉન્સિલર સૌથી મહત્વનો છે, મેન્ટર સૌથી મહત્વનો છે, માર્ગદર્શક જે વિદ્યાર્થીઓને કોર્સની માહિતી આપે છે એ માહિતી આપનાર વ્યક્તિ પાસે જો પૂરેપૂરી ઇન્ફોર્મેશન નહીં હોય તો આ વિદ્યાર્થી વધુ માહિતી લઈને બહાર જશે અને તમારી જે સંસ્થાની કોર્સની જે વાતો છે એ અનરિલેવન્ટ માર્કેટમાં પહોંચશે. તો જે કાઉન્સિલિંગ કરે છે એની પાસે કોર્સ ઓરિએન્ટેડ જ્યાં સુધી પૂરેપૂરી માહિતી ના હોય ત્યાં સુધી એને માહિતી કોઈ દિવસ કોઈ વિદ્યાર્થીને ના આપે. એનો પણ એક ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખવાનું છે. નેક્સ્ટ, આપણે અહીંયા દરેક સંસ્થામાં ઓવરઓલ અત્યારે બાલાજી એજ્યુકેશન કેમ્પસમાં 1200 વિદ્યાર્થીઓ છે. એક વિદ્યાર્થીને અત્યારથી એક ટાર્ગેટ આપીને કે તું મને, તો આ મિશન બહુ નાનું છે. 1200 મલ્ટીપ્લાય બાય 1. એક જ વિદ્યાર્થીને સમજાવવાનું છે કે તું એક એડમિશન મને આપ. તો એ તમારા દરેક ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટની અંદર 300 છોકરાઓ કદાચ છે, એ દરેક વિદ્યાર્થીમાં એટલું પ્રોત્સાહન નાખો કે બેટા તું મને એક એડમિશન લઈ આપો. તો તમારું કામ તમારો વિદ્યાર્થી કરશે. તો આપણે 1200 વિદ્યાર્થીઓ છે, એક વિદ્યાર્થીને એક જણનું એડમિશન લાવવાનું કહીએ તો ઓટોમેટિકલી આપણું જે ગોલ છે એ ઓટોમેટિકલી અચીવ થઈ જશે. નેક્સ્ટ, પૂછપરછ કરવી, કાઉન્સેલિંગ કરવી, કન્ટિન્યુઅસ લોકોનું ફોલોઅપ કરવું, પ્રોપર રજીસ્ટ્રેશન કરવું, લોકોને ક્વિક રિસ્પોન્સ આપો, યોગ્ય માર્ગદર્શન આપવું, નિયમિત ફોલોઅપ કરીએ અને લોકોમાં ફેથ જગાડી કે ના આ સર પાસે માહિતી લેવા જઈશું તો પરફેક્ટ મળશે. તો તમારે વિદ્યાર્થીઓમાં વિશ્વાસ જગાડવો પડશે. જ્યાં સુધી વિશ્વાસ નહીં જગાડો ત્યાં સુધી તમને વિદ્યાર્થી પૂછતો નહીં આવે. નેક્સ્ટ, તમારી પાસે કાઉન્સેલિંગ માટે શું મહત્વનું છે? તો કે તમારી પાસે તમારા કોર્સની વિગતો, કારકિર્દી, તમારું કોર્સ ક્યાં સુધી લોકોને પહોંચાડી શકે છે, કેટલી એમાં પ્લેસમેન્ટની તકો છે, ઇન્ટર્નશિપ અવેલેબલ થશે કે નહીં થાય, તમારી કોલેજની સુવિધાઓ, સંસ્થાની સિદ્ધિઓ, આ બધી જ વસ્તુ તમારું જે નોટિસ બોર્ડ છે એ નોટિસ બોર્ડ ઉપર જો પ્રોપરલી એને એન્ગેજ કર્યું હશે. આ સૌથી સારી વસ્તુ જો તમારે જોવી હોય ને તો તિરુપતિ સ્કૂલ ઓફ નર્સિંગમાં જોવા મળશે. એ તિરુપતિ સ્કૂલ ઓફ નર્સિંગનું જે એન્ટ્રન્સ છે ને એ બહુ સરસ સિદ્ધિઓથી લોકોએ સજાવેલું છે. આ દરેક ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટે કામ કરવાનું છે, કારણ કે તમારા ઘરમાં લોકો પ્રવેશ કરે ને એટલે તમારા એન્ટ્રન્સમાં તમારી સંસ્થા શું છે ને એનો સંપૂર્ણ ખ્યાલ એને આવી જાય, તમારે બોલવાની જરૂર ન પડે. તો આપણે આટલા સારા સારા કાર્યક્રમો કરીએ છીએ, આપણી પાસે આટલા બધા નોટિસ બોર્ડ છે, એ નોટિસ બોર્ડને અમારી એક્ટિવિટીથી ભરી દો. પણ જ્યારે આપણે એક્ટિવિટી ભરીએ ત્યારે એટલું યાદ રાખવું કે ગુજરાતીમાં લખીએ છીએ, ઇંગ્લિશમાં લખીએ છીએ, ત્યાં આપણી સ્પેલિંગ મિસ્ટેક, ગ્રામેટિકલ મિસ્ટેક્સ આ બધી વસ્તુ પ્રોપરલી હોય તો આપણને કોઈ પ્રશ્ન જે રીડ કરે છે એવા લોકોને કોઈ પ્રશ્ન ના આવે. વિદ્યાર્થીઓ માટે ખાસ લાસ્ટ સ્લાઇડ છે, ધ્યાન રાખવાના મુદ્દા છે શૈક્ષણિક પરિણામો. દરેક ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટે એના પરિણામો ઉપર ફોકસ કરવાનું છે, એને હાઇલાઇટ કરવાનું છે. પ્લસ તમારો પ્લેસમેન્ટ રેકોર્ડ મેક્સિમમ બતાવવાનો છે, તમારું ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર છે, તમારી પ્રોપર લેબ્સ અને સુવિધાઓ છે, પ્રમાણપત્ર કોર્સના છે, ઉદ્યોગ સાથેના સહયોગ, જ્યાં તમારી સંસ્થા જોડાઈ રહી છે, કાર્યક્રમો અને પ્રવૃત્તિઓ. લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ છે અહીંયા એજ્યુકેશન કેમ્પસ મેક્સિમમ જે આપણો લેક છે એ આપણે છે તમે એગ્રી કરશો. સોશિયલ મીડિયા પ્રમોશન આજે સવારે નીરવ સર બહુ સરસ બધાની સેલ્ફી લેવડાય, બરોબર, અને બધા ફોટો પાડ્યો, પણ કેટલા લોકોએ ફોટાને પોતાના સ્ટેટસ પર અપલોડ કર્યું? સદય છે. બરાબર, આપણે ખાલી એનો ફ્લાયર બનાવો, ગ્રુપમાં વિદ્યાર્થીઓના ફોટા બનાવો, એના પેરેન્ટલ મૂકો, તમારા સ્ટેટસ ઉપર મૂકો. જે વિદ્યાર્થી એનો બહુ સરસ નેશનલ સેમિનાર એ એસજીજીના ઇતિહાસમાં પહેલી વખત થયો, ગઈકાલે સંગીતાવાળાએ બહુ સરસ એનો વિડીયો એટલી જ તમારી ઇન્ક્વાયરીઓ અહીંયા આગળ વધશે. આ શબ્દ બધા જ લોકો ધ્યાનમાં રાખો. તમારા દરેકના મોબાઈલમાં 200 કોન્ટેક્ટ નંબર છે. તમારું સ્ટેટસ 300 જોયું ને એટલે રોજ ફેમિલી થાય છે, આટલું મગજમાં રાખો. હું નાની નાની જગ્યામાં બેસું તો હું મારા સ્ટેટસ પર શેર કરું છું, મને શોખ નથી. આ દુનિયાની અત્યારની ડિમાન્ડ છે, તમે શું કરો છો એ જણાવો. હું બારુ યુનિવર્સિટીમાં ચારે નાસ્તો કરવા બેસું એ પણ શેર કરું છું. જેટલા બી ડિજિટલ ખાસ મેક્સિમમ સ્કૂલની મુલાકાત બેસીને સંવાદ, એને આપણે પેટીએમ કહીએ છીએ, પેરેન્ટ્સ ટીચર મીટિંગ, અને ઓપન હાઉસ ઇવેન્ટ્સ ઓપન હાઉસ જ્યાં તક મળે છે ત્યાં બાલાજીને રિપ્રેઝન્ટ કરો, જ્યાં તક મળે છે ત્યાં બાલાજીને રિપ્રેઝન્ટ કરતા શીખી જાઓ. આ મિશન બહુ નાનું મિશન છે. વિધિન 2-3 મંથ્સની અંદર બધા એટલે જઈશું. ઉપર ચાલો અને મિશન અચીવ કરો. થેન્ક યુ સો મચ.
Thank you for sharing those valuable insights. Everyone, you kindly welcome them with a big round of applause. Our guests are I request everyone please rise and stand. Please welcome our guests with a round of applause. Please take your seat. A very good morning, Suprabhat and Suprabhat Goa. Each one of you present here. Myself, Dr. Priyanka Chaudhary, working as an assistant professor at Balaji College of Physiotherapy. Myself, Shani Patel, working as a tutor at Balaji College of Nursing. We are the Master of Ceremony for today's Faculty Development Program. Respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, dear participants, it's my privilege to welcome you all to today's Faculty Development Program on Enhancing Multidisciplinary Academic Excellence, Research Pedagogy, and Professional Growth. This activity has been carefully designed to strengthen our academic practices and professional development. The program focuses on introducing innovative teaching learning methods and diverse academic delivery models to make education more effective and engaging. It also emphasizes the integration of AI tools and digital resources to enhance modern teaching outcomes. In addition, this activity aims to develop professional communication and presentation skills, along with providing technical training in scientific writing and research presentations. This section will also help us define assessment strategies and understand key qualities necessary for continuous faculty growth. By the end of this program, participants are expected to confidently apply with new academic delivery formats, utilize digital and AI tools in teaching, and demonstrate improved speech delivery and professional PPT designs. Faculty will also be better prepared to produce scientific writing, research posters, and implement enhanced assessment and Viva voice strategies. We hope today's activity becomes a platform for learning, innovation, and professional excellence for all of us. As we all know, the Tirupati Group was established in the year 2001 with the mission of promoting social welfare of mankind, inspired by the visionary leadership of two brothers, Dr. Dharmesh Patel sir and Mr. Girish Patel sir. The institution is dedicated and experienced in field of education. All the founders have been associated with the education sector since the beginning and are presently committed to providing quality education. The Tirupati Group includes various branches like Balaji Foundation Trust, Tirupati Foundation Trust, Baroda Education and Charitable Trust, Fair Foundation Trust, Giant Group of Rodian, Tirupati Dairy Farm, etc. In addition, several schools are also operated under Tirupati Group, such as Maishalai School, Sharda Mandir School, Gujarat Refinery English Medium School, and Athya Vidyalaya. For the higher education, Tirupati Group also runs institutions such as Tirupati School of Nursing, Balaji College of Physiotherapy, Balaji College of Nursing, Balaji College of Paramedical, Balaji College of Law, Balaji College of Commerce, Science, Technology and Management, among others. All these higher institutions are affiliated to Sri Govind Guru University, Godhra. One vision, one mission. Quality education from KG to PG. That is Tirupati Group. On behalf of Tirupati Group, I request Dr. Rashu Jain, Principal Balaji College of Physiotherapy, to come forward to deliver a welcome address. Very good morning to one and all present here. It is the immense pleasure to welcome you all in this faculty development program. Honorable Chairman Sir, Dr. Dharmesh Patel, Honorable President Sir, Dr. Girish Patel, will be joining us very soon. Honorable Campus Director, Dr. Shiva Munshi, Honorable Trustee, Managing Trustee, Mr. Sunil Patel Sir, Principal of Balaji College of Commerce, Science, Technology and Management, Dr. Neeraj Trivedi, Vice Principal of Balaji College of Law, Ms. Stella Joyce, Vice Principal of Balaji College of Nursing, Ms. Sangeeta Madam, all of my fellow colleagues, my dear staff who are here for attending this session. We all know that it is an event that is always awaiting for us because right now, today, in the today's scenario, there is advancement in the field of teaching every day. And we know because of few generation gap, and we are also having our siblings and our friends. So due to that, we are always facing issue that how to overcome, how to tell them that we are having many things in the field. So for that, to bridge that gap, we are having this faculty development program. It plays a crucial role in today's academic environment. In the era of rapid advancement in health sciences, social sciences, law, nursing, technology, everything. To bridge the gap between the traditional teaching methods and the outcome-based technology-aided education, we are doing this. Special thanks to the management who are always providing us, who are always encouraging us to initiate the new innovatives and to give us the free hand to work in this field to do whatever we want. So for that, I am very grateful for that. I am really grateful for respected Dr. Dharmesh Shah, who is a resource person. He is very busy. He is Dean of Upadhyaya University, Bardoli. I am very thankful because he graciously accepted our request and for sparing her his valuable time and to guide us and to inspire us. So, sir, thank you for joining us and for giving us the valuable time. Thank you. Thankful for all the faculties again that you are attending. Best of luck for the session, and I want that this session is for us, for our development, for teaching So in the coming days, you just try to fetch maximum information and to implement all this in your future impact. Thank you so much. Thanks. Evoke Goddess Saraswati by claiming the life of knowledge and wisdom. I invite all dignitaries to lighten the auspicious lamp.
Distinguished speaker for today, Dr. Tarkan H. Shah. Dr. Shah has an excellent academic background. He completed his Bachelor of Physiotherapy from KLE Institute of Physiotherapy, Belgaum, Karnataka, followed by his Master of Physiotherapy from NITI Institute of Physiotherapy, Bangalore, Karnataka. He earned his PhD in Physiotherapy from Parul Institute of Physiotherapy, Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat, and also holds a diploma in Nutrition and Health Education from Indira Gandhi National Open University, securing first rank at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. With over 16 years of teaching and clinical experience, Dr. Shah currently serves as Dean, Faculty of Medical Science at Uka Tersaria University, Bardoli. And Sir is also serving as Associate Professor at PG and Research at Srimad Physiotherapy, Bardoli, Surat. He is a renowned consultant cardiopulmonary physiotherapist and has earlier held the leadership role as vice principal and principal. Dr. Shah's academic contributions include 19 publications, authorship of 2 standard book textbooks, multiple book chapters, and guidance of over 200 postgraduate research projects. Along with PhD scholars, he has conducted 140 plus free pulmonary rehabilitation camps, delivered numerous workshops, and received several prestigious national awards. With his vast expertise in cardiopulmonary physiotherapy, research, and pedagogy, we are truly fortunate to have him with us today. A dedicated academician, clinician, and researcher, Dr. Shah has made remarkable contribution in cardiopulmonary physiotherapy, research, and physiotherapy education. With this brief introduction, please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Dr. Tarkan Shah. Now I request our chairman, Dr. David Patel sir, to kindly felicitate our guest speaker, Dr. Tarkan Shah. Now I request Dr. Shiva Munsi sir, the campus director of Balaji Education Campus, to felicitate our Dharmesh Patel sir. It is a matter of great pride to introduce the esteemed chairperson and distinguished dignitary of today's one-day faculty development program, Dr. Dharmesh Patel sir. Dr. Dharmesh Patel sir is the respected chairman of Balaji Foundation Trust in the Group Vadodara. He is a compassionate individual and visionary leader. He is known for his remarkable personality and identity. He provides inspiring leadership in the field of education and he is actively associated with several social and religious organizations. His commitment to values and services and institutional development is truly inspirational for all of us. I extend heartfelt welcome to you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I request Dr. Prashu Jain, Principal, Balaji College of Physiotherapy, to felicitate Mr. Sunil Patel sir, our Managing Trustee of Tirupati Group. Sunil sir believes that it is with the education that we develop our skills and personality, create opportunities with parents, new management and help us reach the summit of success. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Mrs. Sangeeta Chatterjee ma'am, Vice Principal, Balaji College of Nursing, to felicitate Dr. Shiva Munshi sir, the Campus Director of Balaji Education Campus. Munshi sir is an academician from the third generation with an experience of around 2 years in the same field. Sir is associated with many NGOs and projects. He has organized many motivational sessions. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I request to Mrs. Urvi Patel ma'am, of Nursing, to felicitate Dr. Neerav Trivedi sir, Principal, Balaji College of Commerce, Science, Technology and Management. Now I request Dr. Shivani Gajal ma'am, Assistant Professor, Balaji College of Physiotherapy, to felicitate our Principal of Balaji College of Physiotherapy, Dr. Prashu Jain ma'am. Thank you. Now I request Dr. Divya Patil ma'am, Assistant Professor, Balaji College of Physiotherapy, to felicitate Mrs. Stella Joyce madam, Vice Principal of Balaji College of Law. Thank you. Further, I request Ms. Aarti Raghav ma'am, Assistant Professor, Balaji College of Nursing, to felicitate Vice Principal Mrs. Sangeeta Chatterjee ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Moving ahead, I would like to request Dr. Kalpan Shah sir to kindly begin with your first session of FCP. Over to you, sir. I request all the dignitaries on the dais of the dais. Yeah.
Hello. 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 So good morning to ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls. So common program is over. So now we are ready to move ahead with our FDP, Faculty Development Program for the Balaji. Our object has been shared with you and outcomes also has been shared with you. This is my promise and commitment to you, all of you, Faculty of Physiotherapy, Nursing, Law, Commerce, Science and Technology and Engineering. At the end of this particular day, you will be enlightened and you will learn so many new things. And the outcome of this workshop will not be what you are able to remember, but at the end, I will go to ask one question to you that what you have learned today that can be implemented in your student. I understand very well. It is very difficult to say for even 1 hour for the student. So for faculty and for entire happy first. If we are happy, if we are relaxed, we can do anything and everything. Okay? And to be happy and to be stressful, there are many ways. And what I personally prefer is we can do some dance, we can do some singing, or something like that, which makes us feel happy and relaxed. So I want all of you to stand up at your place. You may be knowing many dance, Bharatanatyam. I also know many dance, but today we'll do a simple dance. Okay. What you need to do first, you have to repeat what I tell, so that completes the singing component. Okay. Then we will add that. I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
Now we'll add few steps to this, so that involves the holistic sense. Okay. So first, I am happy.
I am happy.
That's and I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
Okay, thank you very much. Sit down. So throughout the day, at the end and the beginning of these 5 sections, we are going to do the dance and sing. We are happy that only we will be able to remember, recall, and reproduce. Writing down the first point in your letter pad, R. Don't get confused with that RR movie. Very famous one, I'm sure all of you must have seen. Raja Mowgli, Ram Charan, and Junior NTR. Take it down, R. So first R stands for recall. Second R is for recall. And the third R is for reproduce. Third R is for reproduce. R is for remember. So whenever it comes with any teaching and learning, the very first barrier is okay, how to start, and second, how we start. Okay, if a question is asked, most of the students or most of the faculty they will be doing it, but when it comes to answer, very few will be able to raise the hand and give the answer. So what we call this in the field of educational technology is there should be something called as ice breakers. There is something called as ice breakers. Means what? You decrease the distance between you and student or among you and the other faculty so that you can connect well with your audience. Okay, you can connect well with your audience. So let's see this. How many of you have heard of this particular research platform? How many of you have heard? Just raise your hand. Okay, most of you, right? How many of you are having profile on this platform? No? Only very few, handful of you? Okay. So for research, you have so many different profiles which you can create on internet. Okay, on internet. Now there is something interesting. Okay, you just type your name on Google. Google means the largest search engine, and see what comes on the Google. Facebook profile, Instagram profile, your college faculty, such details will come. And for some of you, Google Scholar profile as well as other profile, I will tell you. Okay, if that comes, it makes huge impact. Okay, so all of you need to create your digital presence on the internet. Okay, forget about organization and institute, but as a faculty into the academic field, you need to have your digital presence. Okay, so your website is not available for your own self. It's okay, but there are few profiles if you create, so then your digital presence will be right. Okay, so first is Google Scholar. No need to write it down. I will tell you what to write it down. Okay. Second one, right now for professional networking, the very important platform which is very popular, okay, for job giving, job taking, that is one of the purpose, but to make your digital presence feel, the important, the platform is LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn. Okay, so this is my profile on the LinkedIn. You can connect with me, okay, to know what I am doing or what we are doing in the field of physiotherapy. So I felt these two profile all of you should have to have your strong digital presence. Okay. Now these were just the normal things I give you in the sequence. Before that, right now, how many of you are having your CV ready with you? Right now, if I ask, how many of you are having your CV ready with you? Okay. How many of you are having the updated CV ready with you? Okay. So if I ask within 5 minutes, how many of you can provide this to me within 5 minutes? Okay, very few. Understand one thing, there is a difference between resume, curriculum vitae, and biodata. These three things are different things. It looks to me, most of you are quite young. Okay, so biodata is mostly go with the matrimonial biodata. Keep this in mind. When you are in the initial phase of your career, you can go with the resume or else the curriculum vitae. Now, there is one trick. Okay, we'll go in detail of this in the afternoon session, but let me tell you right now only in detail we'll go later on. Write it down. Documentation format. Documentation format. First, digital. In that digital, there are 3 points. First, write it down, computer or laptop. In digital, the first one, computer or laptop. The second one, Apple Cloud, Samsung Cloud, or Google Drive. Apple Cloud, Samsung Cloud, or Google Drive. And in the digital, the third thing you write it down, pen drive, zip drive, or external hard disk. Pen drive, zip drive, or external hard disk. So in documentation format, it's divided into two. The first is your digital. In that, there are 3 points that is coming. What is the first one? Computer or laptop. Second, Apple Cloud, Samsung Cloud, or Google Cloud. And sorry, Google Drive. Third one, pen drive, zip drive, or external harddisk. Now writing down the second one, physical documents. After the digital, the third one is the second one is your physical documents. In that, the first one, original document. Original document. Locker or safe place in the home. Locker or safe place in the home. Safe place. And second point, photo state or Xerox copy. Photo state or Xerox copy in another room of your home. In another room of your home. Done? Completed? Okay, fine. Now try to understand this. As an academician or as a clinician, as a researcher or as an administrator, our biggest asset is our intellectual properties. What is our biggest asset? Intellectual properties. So for us, our 10th certificate, 12th certificate, UG certificate, PG certificate, PhD certificate, postdoctoral certificate, any skill related courses which you have done, value added courses you have done, This is our property, intellectual property. Now, once you have a strong digital presence, which I have told you on the different profile, okay, you should be very good with the documentation so that within a quick form of time, you will be able to reproduce whatever the documents you are in a need. So documentation we have divided into digital and physical. Digital, how many points are there? Three. What is the first one? Computer or laptop. So from your birth certificate to your PG, PhD or any other important document, one copy should be available in the soft copy form, either in your computer or laptop. Computer means it will be in your home or office, but it's a fixed one. Laptop, only the advantage is it is movable one. Okay, I brought my laptop so I can show my documents, everything which is available. So first documentation should be in the laptop or computer. Now read out what is the second one. You have to keep it in Apple Cloud, Samsung Cloud or Google Drive. Okay. Now when the people are living in such an advanced form of technology, many of you are from the engineering and science and technology background. So you are into the depth of the use of technology. Okay, so we should keep our one backup of what we have stored in computer and laptop. One backup should be keep in your Google Drive, Samsung Cloud or Apple Cloud. Now why we need to keep it in the Google, Apple and Samsung Cloud? Google Drive, Google Drive, Apple and Samsung Cloud. So as and when required, you can send or retrieve this information immediately, and you can send it in a fraction of second. Immediately you can send it to anybody. Now in the education field, okay, most of the people what I have observed is they think a lot about the money. Most of the time they think about the money. So considering that point and giving you one key for storing the documents. So Google Drive will give you how much storage capacity? 15 GB. So you have videos, images, PPT, Excel, Words, many documents to be stored. Okay. So once this 15 GB is over, what you need to do? Create another Gmail ID and get the extra 15 GB of storage. Okay, is it a good idea? Okay, so you don't need to pay and you will have a huge storage, okay, on Google Drive. Okay, what is the third form of documentation? Pen drive, zip drive and external hard disks. Okay, so if you require small backup, less quantity, only few GBs, you store it in the pen drive or zip drive. And if you have any PPs, then you have purchased your own external hard disks. So on your photos, videos, whatever you are posting on social media, what you are having it on your mobile, everything backed up, you can keep it in the external hard disks. So these are the three places where you can keep your documents digitally stored so that you can retrieve any given point of time. Now what is the second form of documentation? Physical one. So physical one, as I said, it is our intellectual property, so it should be kept very, very safe. So in your locker or next to the locker, which is the most important point of in your home where nobody is having an access excluding you. At such place, you keep your original documents. And to make it more, easily accessible and more backup, you do the photostat or Xerox copy of this original documents. You keep it in another room of your home, provided you have access to VHF. Don't tell me what to do if we have only one VHF. So you keep it in the another room and photostat copy. The reason is if any fire, flood, communal rights, earthquake, natural or man-made calamities, okay, at least one access if you lose, you will have a backup of another access. You can access to the another things. Moreover, original documents are required SOS, very rare scenario. Mostly they ask for the photostat copy. So you don't need to disturb the original documents on your day-to-day practice. From the photostat only you can take the copies and you can use it. Is it clear with all of you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So from this session, first we have learned about RRR. Means what? Remember, recall, and reproduce. The second point what we have studied is about documentation format. So this is divided into two, digital and physical. Digital you have three. The first one is computer or laptop. The second one is Apple laptop and Google Drive. Third one is pen drive, zip drive, and external hard disk. Physical, how many backup? Two backup. One, your original documents in locker or the safe place in your home. And another backup should be your photostat copy in some another room of your home. Is it clear with all of you? It makes sense to do such documentation. So write it down one point. Me and my students should not miss me and my students should not miss any opportunity because of lack of documents and lack of documentation Is it clear? We should not miss any opportunity. Tomorrow you want to go somewhere for studies, somebody is calling you for a job in some premier institute because of your digital profile, which I am going to tell you. Okay, so at that time you can't say I don't have council registration certificate. You can't say I don't have this particular document. So it is very important that you should not miss any opportunity because of lack of documents and lack of documentation. Is it clear with all of you? Okay. Now let's see this very beautiful slide. Your attitude matters more than your resume. Okay, being easy to work with is a rare and valuable skill. Okay. So how is your attitude? It matters a lot in the field of academics. Okay. So you should have that enthusiasm to teach. Okay, and you should have that positive attitude to work in any educational organization. Now this comes with only two things. Once you are passionate to teach, and second you are very much money oriented person. Like if I will get that only I will teach. Okay, so many people they are by choice in academics, and some are by chance in academics. Okay, you can very well correlate. Okay, some people are just in the academics so that they will get a good bride or a good. The moment they get, they will flew away. Okay, some of them they are doing because they did not get job in the industry. So whatever the reason it may be, and many of them they are because of their passion in the academics. Now write it down next point. Domains for working in any organization. Domains for working in any organization. So there are four domains. The first one, you can make flow chart or you can write it down number wise up to your wish. The first domain, academics. The first domain is academics. The second one, clinical. The second one, clinical. The third one, research. The third one, research, and the fourth one, administration. The fourth one, administration. Domains of work in any organization. Okay, the first you can work in academics. Academics means what? You are working as an assistant professor, associate professor, professor, where you are teaching, where you are, evaluating the students and so on. It's a day-to-day work what you are doing. The second domain is clinical, which is for physiotherapy and nursing. Very, very important. Directly you are connected with the society. You are doing something and it adds value to the life of that person. Some of you are from the law background. You are also directly connected with the people. Okay, you are helping the people to solve or resolve their issues. Okay, so in clinical domain, more of physiotherapy, nursing, and to the certain extent, law people makes direct impact to the society. The third domain, okay, that is applicable to irrespective of any faculty. Your commerce, science and technology, engineering, all the faculties. What is the third domain? Research. You will not believe the research has gaining so much of interest in all the academic branch. Okay, previously that much trust were not there. And hey, teaching research also in physiotherapy college. Let me tell you honestly, now everybody is searching for who is good in research. If you are good in research, that means you will get the first placement as a faculty in most of the institute. Yes or no? Can you correlate this with me?
Yes.
Okay. So research is the domain where you can go in that. And the next domain, what is the next and the fourth domain? Administration. We think academics as just teaching, but many things have changed. You are experiencing in your day-to-day practice. Okay, we have a role as academics, as academician, as a researcher, okay, as a clinician, and even as an administrator. So there is a way to do a progress in the academic, field. I'll give you my own example. Okay? First, when I joined the college, at that time there was no assistant professorship directly was given, so I have joined as a lecturer. Then I worked for a couple of years. I was promoted to assistant professor. Then I was promoted to associate professor. Till then everything was okay. I was like only working in affiliated college. I was enjoying my life and I was dynamically working. But then came something what we call it as stress, anxiety, and to the certain extent depression type of symptoms also. When I was promoted to the vice principal, it was a position of scientist, the stuff between the two brains. Above is principal, and down is all faculties and students. You have to listen to the down people also and up people also. Okay, that was my situation. Then came one more turn. Okay, I became the principal of the college. When you are a principal, that means it comes under which domain? Administration. You cannot keep everybody happy. Whatever you do, there will be some who and who decide that. Yes or no? Till then also it was okay. Then now, from last November, I am appointed as a dean. So there are only 6 deans in our university out of 23 colleges. Okay. So first time I got the opportunity to sit in the second row with all the guests, very big convocation. And this time they did not allow all the principals to sit on the dais. And past few years, I was in a core committee for organizing the convocation. So they were on a stage and I was looking at all arrangements, everything is going good, okay or not. And this time I was on a stage, all the directors were sitting in front of me and they were looking at me like this. Because I'm quite young compared to their age. Okay, but it was new for me also. I passed that particular time. Even I have to lead many meetings, okay, where they have to listen and they have to follow my instructions. So now I am doing in administration my time in physiotherapy, nursing, optometry, many other branches also. So that particular domain comes under the administration. If you are good with this, okay, next you can go with the assistant registrar or vice chancellor post also. Don't think that we can't do it. Okay, if you are into the core academics, automatically you will be noticed. Okay, and people will search for a candidate like you. Again, I am telling it from my own example. Okay, I was working in one college and another college. When I was in my PG, I had two jobs ready at the end of first year. Then I have to say, let me complete my PG first. After that, when I was working in one affiliated college, I was working so dynamically, excellently we have worked. Many colleges management they have directly invited me. Okay, you come to this place, we will have a meeting. You join our college. Then I said, I will let you know. Okay. Then another place also I was selected. Then here where I am working, I was invited third time that we are in search for a person like you come and join us. So if you are mastering any one domain out of this four, if you are good with the academics, if you are good with the research, if you are good with the administration, if you are good with the clinical, okay, you will be definitely invited at the different places for your job. Okay. Write down one more point. Stages for, not the fifth point, new point. Academician. The first one, novices. NOVICES. New. When you are new to the academician, it is academic field, it is called novices. NOVICES. Novices means you are new to the field of academics. After your UG and PG, you are just joining any college as an academician, you will be called as novices. Second, encapsulation phase. That means you have intermediate experience. You are not fresh, at the same time, you are not that much having the experience of, say, 15 years, 20 years, and so on. And the third one is expert phase or the experts. Expert means what? You don't need to introduce yourself. If you are in one particular branch for long duration, where your experience speaks in your work, not only number of years. Okay, I have 20 years of experience, but you don't know even the basic things. Okay, that does not make any impact. At the same time, if you are young, having this number of years of experience, but your work speaks louder than your words, at that time, you can think that now I am expert in my field. Okay, and by year, if you go someone who is having 15 years of committed work in any branch of knowledge, science, technology, engineering, or something, okay, you will be called as an expert in your field. You will be called as an expert in your field. Okay. Poor box. Now you are on student side. Now this is what I want you to not just write it down, but to work on it. Believe me, it's my personal experience. You will be benefited like anything. These are the research profiles you have to create at the end of this workshop. Maybe on Monday, Sunday, whenever you are getting the time, and if you are not getting the time, create the time, but you make this profile, you will remember me. Okay. The first one, Scopus profile ID. If you have any publication in Scopus Index Journal, then you can have a Scopus Author ID. The second one, PubMed ID. The third one, which everyone will ask you, okay, in the present time of the academic field which is going on, that is ORC ID or ORCID ID. ORCID ID. ORC ID. Written. The fourth one, Web of Science ID. If anybody will tell the second name of the Web of Science, okay, we all will clap for you. Web of Science, what is the another name? Web of Science, another name. I am looking blank at me as if I'm asking something unknown things to all of you. Clarivates Analytics. Clarivates Analytics. Another name for the Web of Science. Clarivates Analytics. The next one, Research Gate Profile. The next profile you can create, that is on Research Gate. Okay. And the last one, that is you can create your profile on government website. What we call it as with one profile. What we call it as with one profile. Let me tell you honestly, okay, I am also like you only. So I always, first prefer whatever is freely done as an academician. Then only I go for a subscription, if it is must. So this all you can create free of charge. Free, free, free. It is like you are going, most of you are, the female gender individual, when you go and purchase the vegetables. So by default, what you are asking at the end of the purchase, coriander leaf and curry leaves as free, free, free. So as an academician, I have kept this point in mind. The first free we discussed was creating another Gmail ID to get the 15 GB of extra space. And these are the 6 profiles. Okay, Scopus ID, PubMed ID, ORC ID, WOS, Web of Science ID, Research Gate profile, and with one profile. So once you just create this profile, your digital presence will be start filling it. So previously when you type Darpan Shah, Facebook comes, Instagram comes, okay, and Balaji Institute comes. That's it. That is what my digital presence is. Okay, like anybody can create Instagram and Facebook profile. Anybody can create, and it will be reflecting if somebody is searching you on Google. But if something like this comes, dean of this university, it makes impact. Are you getting my point? Faculty in this college, with this are the research interests, these are the profiles, it makes impact. Okay, so your first homework, okay, is to create these profiles. Okay, to create these profiles. True or false? Now, what is the learning? I have kept this slide. Okay. Write it down this statement. Use mobile as more of educational tool rather than entertainment tool. Use mobile as more of educational tool rather than entertainment tool. If I ask just one question to all of you right now, how many of you are having smartphone. So it is totally irrelevant question. Yes or no? It is totally irrelevant because everybody is having a smartphone. Okay. Now, the second question is, if I ask how many of you are using the mobile for educational purpose, and if you notate down the analytics, that means the app through which you are tracking, okay, your daily mobile usage. So you will come to know my most of the time goes for Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and the other things rather than going for a educational purpose. Moreover, if I tell it genuinely in a very simplified way, right now everybody is addicted to the mobile. Everybody. Let me confess honestly, husband and wife will not be with each other for 24 hours. But the mobile will be there with each one of us for 24 hours. Some people are so addicted, they keep their mobile below the pillow when they are sleeping. They feel that, okay, I'm so important person in the night, somebody will call and ask for the emergency service. Okay, as a cardiopulmonary physiotherapist, I receive the call sometimes, but I'm talking about in general. And you can even correlate, maybe somebody in your family or known individual, they are so addicted to the mobile, even in the washroom, they carry the mobile. Whether you publicly agree or not, but you can correlate with your surrounding people. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, what my point of concern? Use more it for which purpose? Educational purpose, then entertainment purpose. Now, how, why, and when, that I will definitely teach. Now, there are different teaching methods, okay, which we should be aware about. So, this you need to write it down as a point once. Okay. Modern teaching methods. The first one is your flipped classroom. What is the first one? Flipped classroom. The second one, blended learning. What is the second one? Blended learning. What is the third one? We like it a lot. Gamification. What is the third one? Gamification. And what is the fourth one? Project-based learning. What is the fourth one? Project-based learning. Ideally, what happens in academic, any institute, very first thing, there will be a format subject distribution will be done. Then, which subject, which faculty will teach, will be further bifurcated as which particular unit or topic will be taught by which particular faculty. And then there will be weekly or maybe fortnightly or monthly timetable formation will come. Okay? And academic faculty, whatever the best timetable coordinator is trying to do, we will be looking at the timetable coordinator. And generally the principle is like universal target. मुझे 2 लेक्चर जाना है, उसको रोका नहीं, and then they will think वो ज्यादा जाना उसी कर, अमूल बटर, माखन लगा है, so she makes or he makes him or her mood free. Such thoughts comes, that is normal. It used to come to me also. But what we need to do is pursue this as an opportunity to enhance your teaching skills. Okay, pursue this as an academic opportunity to enhance your skills. So long time when I have read about this split classroom, okay, 2009 I have read. Then my boss was like, Karpan, you should have YouTube channel. 2013, he told me you should have your YouTube channel. And at that time, almost none of the Indian physiotherapists they were having a YouTube channel. Now it is very common. At that time, the data were also paid to upload, and it was costly. Nowadays, everything is free. Okay, Wi-Fi was not there at that time. Okay, and smartphone came somewhere around 2014 onwards, very popular. So I belong to that era when he insisted me to have my YouTube channel. So I told, let's do it. I always experiment and I always take risks, or I have that daring to do something new in the field of academic research and everything. So I started with my YouTube channel. And at that time, there was no criteria. The moment you make videos, you start earning. Okay, but still, I started making the videos one by one. And from 2013 to 2026, if YouTube would like to give some award, they can definitely give one award to me. Most inconsistent person on YouTube, okay, in the educational category is me. Okay, inconsistently I used to work on YouTube. Means whenever I am free, I make some video and I upload. Not as my core business or just to earn the money. But the videos have been watched by 40 plus countries academic people. And I got good collaborations. Excellent collaborations from the physiotherapists of other countries. And that has helped me a lot. I did many foreign trips also. Okay, I have collaborated for a few projects also. And all the opportunities, I must say, what I got in the field of academic, that is just because of you, the initial part of my academic career. Because what happened in college, I used to teach very nicely. But outside college, my reach was not at all possible because I was totally committed to the college. Okay? And as a vice principal and principal, I never used to say no for a leave to anything. If nobody comes, also no problem. I have that skill of teaching from 9 to 5, 1 class also okay, and all put together also comes. I have that skill that at the end of the day, they will feel that yes, we are in. Okay, so what I did, I started making the video. I have started uploading. At that time, Bahubali movie was not. You know the Bahubali was the very first one. Bahubali movie is famous for its which technology? VFX technology, which was very there before the Bahubali movie. My entire 1 month salary I have spent for making just 2 videos on my YouTube channel then at that time. That was on a green screen in a studio. I have sent those videos for VFX editing to Hyderabad agency. I have outsourced that. Video turns out very good. Okay, and I felt so happy that before such technology used it for entertainment, I have already done for the education purpose. Okay. Today I have somewhere around 13,000 plus subscribers on the YouTube. It's a huge number. 13,000 is not a small number. In spite of inconsistency. Now, if I want, I can leverage it like anything. If I felt that I want to now focus more on the earning purpose, so I can make the educational videos, I can record my content, and I can upload and I can grow the channel like anything. The reason is I have baseline platform ready with me. So in the beginning of your career, or even at the encapsulation or expert phase, if you felt that your presence is not up to the mark as an academician, the very first thing is you start with the YouTube channel. The very first thing what you need to do is start with the YouTube channel. There are 3 things, whatever you are doing, there are 3 types of response from the people. You can observe and correlate any given point of time in your life. First, rejection. First, rejection. Second, acceptance with criticism. Second, acceptance with criticism. And third, appreciation. The third one is appreciation. Just write it down this. 3 types of reaction. for any new word. 3 types of reaction for any new word. The first one, write it down. First one, rejection. Second, criticism. And third one, appreciation. The third one, appreciation. Now try to correlate the same with your YouTube channel. So suppose tomorrow onwards, okay, this particular group of people, they are starting a YouTube channel. So very first reaction of the nearby people is, oh, a YouTube channel chalu karo waisi. That is a common perception. Now they have worked consistently with improvisement in their content, their presentation, everything. So then what will happen? बनावे छे पण हजू हमारो आ हमारो ते નથી इसमें ये कर सकते हैं वो कर सकते हैं. That means they are in the second phase, criticism. Just suppose their YouTube channel is free now. Okay, silver button, 1 lakh plus subscriber. So then other people will tell, Balaji के staff है हमारा ये group 1 lakh plus subscribers. Close friend. Once you are super hit, people will say close friend. And for that there is one famous idea कि हम थोड़े सक्सेस क्या हो गए हैं, मेरे नीम के पेड़ पे आम आने लगे. True or false? So it happens in the current life also. Whatever you do, first is criticism, second is acceptance with, first is rejection, second acceptance with criticism, third is appreciation. So don't be afraid to do new things. Okay, don't be afraid to do new things. Okay? Flip the classroom means what? When I was talking about this one things. Okay? Flip the classroom means what? Some material you are providing to the students in advance, and they are doing the background study related to that particular topic or the material which you have provided. And the next day when they come to the college, okay, you are just teaching the important points, hands-on skills, and its application in the real world case scenario. Are you getting my point? So you are not wasting time in history of this, epidemiology of this, that and all. Right? Already they are studying at their free time at home, and then whatever is the important skill related things, your word which will be helpful to them, you are focusing only on that aspect. So the YouTube channel which I have, okay, so I have made a very good videos on the top 10 teaching methods, okay, Viva Voice exam, do's and don'ts, which is not going to change. So that I give them in advance, so they can go through it. So when they come to the class, okay, my duty or role is to give the practical examples and the real time what is important to them and how it can be implemented in the real case scenario. So such teaching method is called as flip the classroom. Now what is the idea behind this? How you can implement in your teaching as an academician? You can make your own YouTube channel. You can make your own video. Same video you can share with your students. You will get money when they are at home also, and you will get money when they are in college also. Moreover, your forget about money. Money definitely you will get it, and getting good money. Not even from academics, clinical side also. It's a byproduct. I just work for the students and patients. It comes as a byproduct. So what I'm trying to tell you, it saves your time. Rather than if we give you 10 class also, you will be happily accepting it. The reason is you are earning also, you are learning also, and you don't need to be worried. It's a low class extra. It's a good opportunity for you to grow your channel. It's a good opportunity for you to share your knowledge and so on. Okay, so prep the classroom means you are sharing some material in advance. and then they are doing the background study, and then you are teaching the very next. Blended learning, gamification means using different apps. Engineering faculty must be aware about the different educational apps that you are using it for generating the quiz. Okay, then different games. It comes under AR, VR, and other aspects in physiotherapy and nursing. And the fourth one, very important, is project-based learning. Okay, who all are from science background as well as from the commerce and other, you can put it when you are a small kid and you have participated in science fair, district level, school level, or whatever it may be. You have made something. For example, you have generated electricity from orange with voltmeter and plates and so on. Second, you might have made, just for an example, one boat which is having different alarming systems. So if there is a tide in a sea, water level is going high, it will give alarm to you because we are retrospectively analyzing, not on the right now scenario. Third, you might have made some static model of atomic research center, or how to do the irrigation from the water which is coming out of the dam and so on. This is what some model you have made. Static model, working model, and so on. Okay? Or else, if you talk about the college student right now, maybe generally in the final year and internship, they have to do some project, research project. Okay, so in that project, they have to do the research on one particular topic based on the domain, your specialty. Maybe individually they have to do, or in a group they have to do. So here, they have to be totally engaged in that particular event throughout the semester or the year. So what happens? They will be knowing so much in depth about their project. So we will not forget this information, okay, even after many years after they pass on. You try to recall, remember, recall, and reproduce. If I ask the first thing, remember, recall, and reproduce, what topic, madam, you have done for your research in MSc nursing? So she'll be able to tell, this was my title, these were my inclusion criteria, exclusion criteria, outcome measure, and so on. So project-based learning is exactly good method for the teaching. Students will never forget. And एक benefit की बात बोलता हूँ. When you give the project-based learning to the student, it reduces our work to the greater extent as an academician because you don't need to stand before them and teach them continuously by speaking. So they'll be engaged with the involvement of many senses, auditory, visual, anesthetic, and so on. So this reduces our work, keep it in the mind. And if you go to the premier institutes, I don't know, some of you might have done some courses from IIM or any other premier institute, IIT, and so on. What they do is they focus on the problem-based learning or project-based learning, so that students will have a real-time exposure to the problem, or they will be working on any project, so that they will be able to deal well after they pass out from the organization. IIM, Gujarat is having IIM Ahmedabad, very premier institute. So they don't have fixed hours of teaching, like 9 to 5 is the college, and then you do whatever you want. Their professors are working for the different companies, even as a consultant, even though they are government employed, they are officially allowed. They work on big projects even for the corporates. So they take lecture before 9, after 5, midnight, anytime. And students has to compulsorily stay in the campus anytime they have to come and attend the the session which is called by the professor. And just suppose right now 10 to 12 in the night lecture is going on. At the end of the lecture, this particular session, the professor will give 2 or 3 books to the student randomly. Okay, tomorrow morning 6 o'clock I will come and you have to present this. Are you getting my point? So entire night you have to say, because you are also addressing the people who are very good with the academics and they have a good knowledge, actually very high people. So such is the project and the problem-based learning which is happening at the premier institutes, IIT, IIM, etc. And it's not that we cannot go to the IIT or IIM. Let me tell you one interesting story. I had one of my students. Generally, in physiotherapy, what happens? The students who did not get admission in MBBS, they will try for dental. If they don't get in dental, they come to physiotherapy. That is the one route. Very few people they have that I want to be physiotherapist in my life. Slowly it is coming, but so far they are by chance in physiotherapy. So one of the student, she took admission in her college. And then by chance she did not make it for MBBS. She took it in her college. And then from the very first day, she started telling everybody that I want to do MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. And every day she was reading for the same. So everybody in the campus, they were like, "Holy man, how you can make it for the IIMA when you are in physiotherapy?" Because we are little less with maths. Physiotherapy, we are little less with maths. We don't have that mathematical calculations and all. And the exam, okay, for which you do appear, it requires lots of mathematics and the topics and domains, which is actually not the core component of physiotherapy. So for 4.5 years, everybody were behind her. You are doing wrong, why you are doing rejection, acceptance with criticism, and then appreciation. So she passed her BPT. She decided to go to abroad for her PG in physiotherapy. She got admission in US. Meanwhile, she had appeared for the exam on a very first attempt of CAT or some exam. She made it to the IIM Ahmedabad. And how it happens in movie. She was on the Mumbai airport and then she was about to board a flight to go to the US for her PG in physiotherapy. And here she received a mail from IIM Ahmedabad that your admission is done. Now here comes the decision making what to do. Here you might have paid 30-40 lakh rupees to go to the US and she took the admission and all. Here she is getting her childhood dream that I want to do IIMA. And by the way, okay, in IIM they don't call MBA. They call PGDM or PGDM, post graduation diploma in business management or institute management like that. But in layman's terminology, it is equivalent to MBA. So it was a tough decision for her, and she dropped the idea of US, of course. Okay, I am in the you know what is the starting package. But the other package, she was passionate to go ahead with the IMA. It was her dream. She made it to the IMA, and right now she is in one of the very premier institute. Okay, she's not working as a physio. She is now working as the administrator, the fourth domain. The fourth domain. So that's how, okay, what I'm trying to tell you, don't keep it yourself restricted that I am from this field and I cannot go and shine in other. Let me give you another example. Right now, I have one PhD student. He is teaching from University of Florida. He is having 2,953 plus citations on Google Scholar. He is among top 5% physiotherapy researchers in India. And in the world, he is among the top 10% of researchers in physiotherapy. He is having Asia's biggest physiotherapy clinic in Surat, 10-story building with 100 full-time therapists working under him. 100 therapists. Means more than double the size of any college is a building of him and 4 times average college staff. 25 if you consider that is the active therapist, supporting staff extra, that is how he's doing the administration also. Do you think he is in the need of a PhD degree now? No. But what I did as an administrator, I just invited him to our college. And I just told him, you join PhD interview. And he was also surprised why you are telling like this. And I told him, You look at your research profile, you are among top 5% in India and top 10% in the world. So he was like, is it? I said, yes. When he was in India and when he went for his speech in University of Florida, he did exceptionally good research. And then he came to clinical field. You forget about his research contribution. He's a passionate, but he could not do any project. He invited, he joined our institute as a PhD scholar. What is happening over here, try to understand academic and industry collaboration. Academic and industry collaboration. Now, when my students are getting passed from the college, do I need to search any recruiter? He is having 100 people full-time working under him. So on an average, at least 10-20 people will be on the reshuffling mode. So by the time our students pass out, I just have to give one call, come for a campus interview and take whoever you want. Yes or no?
Yes.
Second, Asia's biggest, and he's the owner, it's not a rented one. Okay, he's a very, very wealthy person. Mercedes, limousine, Carnival, and what car he is using. Okay, he pays very nicely. So everybody is willing and interested that as a job I have to make sure that. Now, what benefit I got? I got a very renowned person as a PhD scholar. What benefit institute got? Good collaboration between academic and industry. What benefit my students are getting for the placement. Now I am going one step beyond. We have kept him as a board of studies external member from industry side. We have two people from the industry side and two people from academic side and many other members. So now he is a part of the decision making authority in our university for physiotherapy. So he can propose also okay, that you can send students to my clinic, they can learn something. It will be a learning for the student at the same time. Some manpower will be he will be getting it. At the same time, when it comes to placement, he knows that the students are aware about my setup and how we are working. So they can very well acquainted to his setup for the working. Yes or no? And now in the administration fourth domain, my next plan is to make him as professor of practice in our university. You know the professor of practice. Professor of practice is a special status given to any individual from any industry, okay, who can come maybe once in a 2 months or 3 months and teach to our student. Means who is passionate person, but they are in the clinical side or industry side, so they cannot teach because there is no student. But within their brain and heart, they have that willingness to teach. They have that passion. Now we are inviting such people also. They are being appointed as a professor of practice in most of the universities. Okay, so now he will be our professor also. Okay. Fine. So such collaborations will help you a lot. Whatever the field you are from law, make good collaborations with leading lawyers and leading firms. Commerce, to make good collaborations with the industry, statistics people and whatever so it may be. Engineering with the local, the industry, you should have a strong presence. Don't think that they are from factories, so I should not have contact with them. You should have a strong presence. Invite them for flag hosting or whatever the event you want, but see to that you are having a good collaboration. Take it on next important statement, what I call it as a golden statement for the 21st century. We should be collaborator with each other. We should be collaborator with each other, not the competitor. Not the competitor. Very important terminology. What is our general thought of mind? Let's suppose these 4 people are student. So thought comes to her mind. इससे ज़्यादा मेरे मार्क्स आने चाहिए. General human thought. Okay? इससे ज़्यादा मुझे whatever the domain इससे ज़्यादा करना. That is the thought. And if they all are from one branch, like commerce, law, physiotherapy, nursing, and so on, then they think the other person as a competitor. What they think as a competitor. But we need to have little broad and further thinking. We are not competitor with each other, we are collaborator with each other. Who knows? Today they are together. Tomorrow she may become principal of another college, she may become dean of any faculty in the university. At that time they are in a need, and when they are in the good collaboration, when they were working at one affiliated college, they can help each other. They can do collaboration with each other. So same ecosystem you develop in your student also. That you should be collaborating with each other, not the competitor. Just suppose I am cardiopulmonary physiotherapist. Actually, my wife is also cardiopulmonary physiotherapist. And just consider these 4 are also cardiopulmonary physiotherapists. Okay, so we all should have a good relation. The reason is, in my branch also there are different domains. I am good with treating the patients who is having lung issue. She may be good with teaching issues with the heart. She may be good with teaching, treating the issues related to the arteries and veins. She may be good with teaching the issues related to the fitness. Specialization is same, but some components are different. So if you are a good collaborator, you can give patient to each other, you can collaborate with each other. Okay, write it on the next point. Okay, by the way, you are repeating what I am trying to tell you? Okay, good, very good. Write it down, leave one line and write it down. The first point, affiliated college. Affiliated college. Second, autonomous institute or college. What's the first one? Affiliated college or the institute. The second one, autonomous institute or college. The third one, deemed to be university. Deemed to be university. DEEMED. Deemed to be university. Next, state private university. State private university. Next, government university. Government state university. Next, government state university. And next, central government university. Central government university. Okay. Now, what is this? The 6 points you have written. What is this? This is the basic affiliation of any college. Just suppose right now your Balaji group of institutes, it comes under which domain? Affiliated college. Means you are not university. You are affiliated by which university? Govind Guru University. So your college will be called as what? Affiliated college. Believe me, in entire academics, the less to less work which you have to do, it is in affiliated college. Whatever university says, you have to do. That's it. And you have full freedom to work on the other aspects to develop yours too. Even as an academic faculty, the less work is in affiliated college. What is the second terminology? Autonomous institute. Means you are connected with one university, but you have the freedom to decide your syllabus, to take your exam and so on. Many of you are from engineering also, if I am not wrong. So you may be knowing about the BVM college. You are from engineering, sir? Who is from engineering? No, okay. Anyway, I tell you, the first engineering college in India, Gujarat, started in Vallabh Vidyanagar, 1948, just after the independence. And that college is named as BVM College, Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya. It was the first engineering college who was offering BE in engineering in Gujarat. And L&T company you have heard? So L&T chairman E.M. Naik, he was the alumni of that particular college. So this college, engineering, is presently autonomous institute under the GTU. GTU you have heard? Gujarat Technology. So it is connected with the GTU, but now it has become autonomous institute. They have their own syllabus, own exam pattern. They only issue these certificates and like. So in autonomous institute, your work will be more compared to the affiliated college. What is the next one? Deemed to be university. So near to you, if I'm not wrong, parallel to you, you have Sumandip University. So that is termed as what? Deemed to be university. They get good funding from the government. Okay, what is the next one? State private university. So for example, your campus is having few faculties, and if you're developing this campus, I have not seen the entire campus, but just suppose you're developing this all colleges, after a few years, you may also get the status of state private university. Means Balaji University, Vadodara. Are you getting my point? Right now, your Parul University is state private university. Okay, your Sigma has become which university? State private university. Okay, so state private university, they have more thrust on two things. One is admission, and second is placement. So apart from your routine academics, you will be having a target to get the admissions, and you will be having a target to give them a placement. So such things does not exist in affiliated college. What next? Government state university. So you can correlate if you are from Vadodara, okay, or from Gujarat. Your parents, if they had a higher study, most of them they must have done from MS University. It comes under government state university. And then the last one, central university, means central government university. For example, SNDT University, Mumbai, where I am one of the Board of Studies external member. So that university is having campus in Goa, Assam, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and so on. So that government university gets funding from the central government. At the same time, some funding is given by the state government also. Okay, so they have multiple campuses, huge number of students, and big administration. There, even the vice chancellor is considered as a governor of the state. 4-5 bodyguards, 2-3 vehicles, and so on. Okay, so this is the basic structure where you are working in the higher education sector. Affiliated college, autonomous institute, deemed university, state private university, government state university, and okay. Now all of you stand up. Okay, you have to follow my command. As I said, one component should not be missed. Okay, so you need to do two things. One, you have to take your hands like this. Okay, and second, you have to close your eyes. Okay, so take your hands up. Close your eyes. Close your eyes means you have to close your eyes, both the eyes, dominant as well as non-dominant. Now close your eyes, raise your hand. Feel proud on yourself. Feel proud on yourself. These are the hands which makes the impact in teaching and in society. Feel proud on yourself Feel proud on yourself. These are the hands which makes the impact in teaching and in society. Feel proud on yourself. Feel proud on yourself. These are the hands which makes the impact on teaching and in society. Okay, all of you take your hands down, open your eyes and sit down. Now, let's write it down the four more methods, okay, which is very important in the modern teaching methodology. The fifth one is inquiry based learning. Fifth is inquiry based learning. Second, collaborative learning. Second is collaborative learning. In any branch of knowledge, when someone is doing a post graduation, okay, the syllabus is very vast, they have to learn so many things. So if students of same specialization, they do the preparation together, okay, it reduces their work. Okay, so such study can go with the collaborative learning. The next one is competence-based learning. The physiotherapy field has now adopted this one, competency-based teaching and learning from the next academic year. Competency-based. Whatever you are teaching, your students should be industry ready. That means they should be able to work in the industry. Next, problem-based learning. Next is problem-based learning. Okay, done. So what is the total number of methods you have written? 8. How do you find this particular slide? Nicely made? Huh? It is having good more of a graphical representation? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can all of you close your eyes? Close your eyes. Balaji Education Campus. Balaji Education Campus. Balaji Education Campus. Balaji Education Campus. Now open your eyes. What came to your mind when I say Balaji Education Campus? Stand up and tell. Okay. Sit down. Whole campus. Whole campus. Campus. Okay, good. Balaji College of Nursing. Okay, good. Sir. Education campus. Okay. Anybody over here, for them it comes like B, A, L, A, J, I, that letters came to their mind one by one. Logo, good. Yes. So our human brain, try to understand, our human brain, it recognizes images a lot. So that letters will not come, numbers will not come, images will come. And that's why what we call in the field of educational technology, that one image is equal to 100 words. One image is equal to 100 words. And now, images are also having little less visual representation because now we have moved towards the videos. So what we call among the general terminology, one video is equal to 100 images. One video is equal to 100 images. So which is the good type of presentation? Alphabetical presentation or images? Which is better, images or video form? Video form. Now in that also, the attention span has increased a lot. You might have observed. attention span has increased a lot. Okay, let me tell you very practical things. One of the most boring method in the teaching methodology is lecture method. Very, very boring. And I tell you with a practical example, husband and wife, they each other can also not listen to each other, one another for more than 5 to 10 minutes. Yes or no? Then how come a student can listen to you during lecture, means internal, during lecture, sitting at one place without asking question for 1 hour? Practically possible? So what is the first thing I will teach you today? The first is to gain the attention of the audience. What is the first thing? Gain the attention of the audience. The student should be attracted to you when you are doing inside the class, doing some activity or something. If your start is superb, then half the battle is won. Okay, your start in the class should be superb. Okay, then half the battle is won. Connect with the audience. That means your student, and go with known to unknown approach in teaching. Which approach? Known to unknown. Just suppose today you are going and directly you are started teaching with the recent advances or something which has been very new. What the students will know? Nothing. Okay, so you start with what they know. You start with what they know. Okay, so they will connect it with you. After that, you are telling them what they know. Then slowly you are taking them to something which they don't know. So they will have the curiosity to know something. So you are taking them from known to unknown approach. So the first step. So first thing is to gain the attention of the audience. Second, connect with the audience. And third one, go from known to unknown approach. Third is to go from known to unknown approach. Write it down these 3 points. Gain the attention of the audience. Second, connect with the audience. And the third one, go with known to unknown approach. Okay. So with this, we'll end this session here and we will have a small bio break. Okay, and I have to give some small interview, so I will complete that work and I'll join you after 10 minutes. You are free to have the bio break. But before that, all of you once again stand up. With good effort from me, now you are a good singer as well as good dancer. Okay. So let's start. I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
Now it stands to that. I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am jolly.
I am jolly.
I am cheerful.
I am cheerful.
Okay, so we'll take a break for 10 minutes. Thank you.
And તમારા સાથે વાળાને ખાલી કોલ કરીને બોલાય સર આવી
So welcome back all of you. And before we start, still few people are in the bio break. Let's remember, recall, and reproduce what we have done today. Okay. The very first thing, R. Okay, not the movie. R means what? Remember, recall, and reproduce. The first learning of the day. R. Then what is the second learning of the day? Documentation format. So can anybody tell me? Just stand up and tell.
Documentation to type, Google Drive, paper cloud, sensor cloud, laptop or computer.
And pen drive, zip drive, and external hard disk. This comes under which domain? Digital. Okay, what about the physical one?
Local and space in the home and photo
Yes, very good. And what was the golden statement which I have given with this particular teaching? Me and my student should not miss any opportunity because of lack of document and documentation. Is it fine? Okay. What is our next learning after this?
Domains for working in any organizations: academic, clinical, research, and admin.
Okay, four main domains for working in any organization. The first one is academics. Second is clinical. Third one, research. Fourth one, administration. Good, very good. Now this group, what is the next learning after this? Stand up, stand up. After this, what we have discussed, what is the next learning after this four types of? Yes, stages for academics. The first one is novices, when you are new to the academics field. The second one is encapsulation, that means intermediate phase. And what is the third one? Expert. What is the third one? Expert. Very good. Now, madam, what is the next learning?
Profile create.
Profile. Create the profiles. Okay.
Total 6. One is the Scopus, author ID. Second one is COVID, Orchid, Web of Science, Research Set, and Freedom Power.
So with one is your government profile. Okay. So why you need to create these profiles? Yes. Who knows you out of this campus? Who knows you? Maybe few of your friends. But if you have a digital profile, your digital presence is strong. What does it mean? Anybody who is on any corner of the world, they can have a detail about you. Okay. When I born in physiotherapy, from there to whatever I have done in the field of physiotherapy, everything is available on digital form. Okay. So if somebody just search anywhere, you will get everything what I have done. Okay. What is digital documentation, digital presence? Okay. Fine. What is the next learning? Say loudly. Modern teaching methods. What are the methods we have seen over there? Flipped classroom, blended learning, gamification, project-based method. Okay, let's discuss this first. Flipped classroom. I have given you an example of my YouTube channel. So if you are creating some content and giving it to the students for the study, so background study they will do, and then they will come to the college. So your work will be reduced and you can focus on skill or industry related aspects, practical aspects. Okay, blended learning, there is gamification, creating the quizzes, using some Android app, etc. And what is the fourth method? Project. So you can remember and recall my example of IIM Ahmedabad. Okay, how they give the projects and presentation. Okay, maybe somewhere in the midnight also. Okay, fine. What is the next learning? This group? Inquiry-based learning. Then collaborative learning. Then competence-based learning. Okay. Then problem-based learning. So collaborative learning, I have given you an example of postgraduate student with the same specialty. If they do a study together, they'll be able to cover the large syllabus very quickly. And competence based means what? You are creating your students industry ready so that they can go for any industry and they can work and show the output. I have given an example. The physiotherapy curriculum is now going to be competence based curriculum. Okay, these are the 8 teaching methods we have seen. Afterwards, what we have seen? 3 types of reactions when you do something new. What is the first one? Rejection. Second one? Acceptance with criticism. What's the third one? Appreciation. Okay, we have seen the practical example. So you can very well correlate this in your real life also, not only academic life. For example, one person is having a name called Ramesh. Okay, not that much financially strong, but okay, good person. People won't pay attention to such in the community or society. Now this Ramesh Bhai has got good money. Gold का एक पूरा box ले गया, वो father छोड़ के कभी घर renovate कर रहे थे दिखा. Now this Ramesh will become Ramesh Bhai. And the same Ramesh Bhai is investing this money in some XYZ industry and which is giving unbelievable return to him. So now he is a multi-millionaire person. So now the Ramesh Bhai will become Ramesh Sahib. Yes or no? Such things happens practically or not? Okay, fine. So next, what is the next learning? Different types of educational organizations. Okay, so what is the first one? Last group. Yeah, can you read out? Affiliated colleges. Okay.
Autonomous institute or colleges, they need to university, state private university, government state university, and central government university.
Okay. So affiliated college means like your organization. Okay. Then autonomous, I will give you an example of DBN. Remember, Vidya Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya from engineering side. Then linked to university or Sumandi. Then state private university or Arul and Sigma. The next one, MS University, and then central government university. Okay, so this is clear with all of you? Okay, fine, good. What else we have studied? Yes, last point. Okay, first is gaining the attention of the audience, means your student. The second, connect with the audience. And what is the third one? Go with known to unknown approach. Go with known to unknown approach. Okay. One practical point I want to discuss, then we will do one exercise. Okay, that means we go further in our teaching and learning. After few years of experience, we felt that MBA. You have MBA here? મને બધું આવડે છે. We felt that MBA, I know everything, syndrome, nursing and physiotherapy terminology. But the upcoming generation has changed a lot. Upcoming generation is totally different. You can correlate, okay, if you have a 2 kids, one may be from Zen Z and one may be from Zen Alpha. And you can very well differentiate how difficult to manage this both. Okay, and most of your students belongs to which category, which generational category now as per the latest classification? Gen Z. Zen Alpha will take few years to come in college, but they have a system, not as easy as we are. The reason is multiple reasons. They have everything ready-made available. I'm quite sure most of you may have studied about Maslow's triangle in psychology. Psychology, I think it comes in all the categories. Okay? Maslow's triangle. If you try to learn one by one in the hierarchy, our first need is basic needs, physiological needs, and then the topmost is your self-realization, actualization, and so on. So, if you understand Maslow's triangle or the hierarchy, roti, kapda, and makan, the basic needs. Okay, the Gen Z, they no need to bother about. Okay, their parents are giving ready-made. The previous generation, they have struggled for the basic things. So now for them, one platform is ready. I'm quite sure only handful of you may be using the Suffergen in your day-to-day use. Okay? Suffergen is Apple mobile I'm talking about. But most of your students will be having that. Okay? You are earning also. You have vitamin M with you. Your pockets are deep. But still, you will find who is not earning, they are having the latest one, 16 or 17. And you are using maybe Samsung or something else. What I'm trying to tell you, they have the availability of the basic things. So then they are thinking it one step above and ahead of it. And we want them to study how we were studying. So that is practically not possible. So we need to connect with first, gain their attention, connect with them, and then go with the known to unknown approach. Is it clear with all of you? Okay. Now it's a time for AI. Everybody is talking about AI. Okay, artificial intelligence. Okay, and there is something called as HI. Means what? Human intelligence. There is something called as HI. Human intelligence. We are going to be very smart when it comes to the use of AI. Okay, we don't want to go in depth how the engineering people, computer engineering, AI, ML people are going, because we don't want to be, expert of creating any tool or something like that. Okay, what we want to do is we want to utilize the tools which is available for using the AI. So one of the common work which we do in the field of academics is we have to create our presentations. We have to create our presentations. So write it down 4 name of the tools. Then we will discuss one golden statement. The first one is your Gamma AI. Second one is your Slide AI. Third one is your Canva. And the fourth one is your Slide Go. And as I said, I take care of all the academics faculty with the free concept. Coriander leaves and curry leaves. Okay. So Gamma AI is free for creating the PPT. It will create the content also, template also, and entire PPT also, but only up to few slides. After that, if you want, you have to go for a paid. Okay. Same is the things with the Slide AI. Canva, most of you may be using it also right now. Okay, it helps you to create YouTube templates, Instagram related, what you call as a story, and the content you can create it with the appropriate size. Even video editing can also be done, and so on. And the last one is your slide tool. These are the AI tools. And this I have used, okay, and it works for the academicians. So you can definitely try this. This you can try. Okay, write it down next golden statement before I forget. There is one concept in academics. I should be given this subject only for the teaching. And this particular topic should only be given to me for teaching when it comes to repetition. If anything new comes, okay, it is a burden for the academic faculty. Yes or no? Create something new, second time it is little burden for the academic faculty. So what the academic faculty they do when they are new, they make something what we call it as PPT, PowerPoint presentations. And most of the, I should not tell it, but most of the government university staffs, because this I have observed, what they do is, they will have an account on what we call as slide share, as well as other platform where they can download the PPT slides related to their topics. So what they do, they download it, they change the name, they will go through it, and then in the class, they will read it. What they will do? They will read it. Word to word and line to line. कसम से कुछ भी मिस नहीं होना चाहिए read करने में. That is how most of the people they teach. Okay. Now, what is the problem over here? Any of the student, okay, in your college is more than 18 years of age, then only they are eligible to take admission, except maybe diploma student or whatsoever. Okay, after 10th also you can go with the diploma. So they are 18 plus years of age. Okay, so they know how to read the English. Yes or no? Huh? And as they are the new generation, their vision means eyesight will be good. Their all senses may be working better than you, so they can read very quickly also. Yes or no? So in the classroom, they are coming to listen to what you are reading? No. So the question is, the PPT should be used for what? So write it down. PPT should be used for. PPT should be used for. The first point, images. Second, GIF files. Third, flowcharts. And fourth one, videos. So this concept, PPT should be used for, what's the first point? Images. Just now we did one example, okay, Balaji group of institutes. So what comes to your mind first? Logo, images, college building, and so on. What I say, one image is equivalent to 100 words. Okay. So PPT you should keep, what is the first thing? More of a images. Means what? More of a graphical representation of the content. What is the second point? GIF. GIF file you may be knowing. Okay, somebody is moving like this, something like this related to your educational content. GIF, again a graphical representation. What is the next one? Flowcharts. Okay, the same content. PPT should be used for one this, second this, third this, and fourth this. More of a graphical representation. And what is the fourth one? Videos. Okay, which is equivalent to 100 images. So only such content you keep it on PPT for more of a graphical representation. And few of the important points, sub points in the topic. Okay, for example, you have one particular topic and in that 10 sub points are coming. It's difficult to remember the 10 points in a sequence, so you just write it down. Okay, so you don't read the PPT. The moment you get that sub points, maybe some image, GIF, flowchart or video related to that, you should be able to teach that particular concept to the students. So if it is your scientific presentation in any conference or whether you are taking any lecture, okay, or you are doing a keynote speaker, as invited as a keynote speaker in conference, if you are making the PPT, make sure 4 things you have to use the maximum. What is the first one? Images, GIF, flowcharts, and video. And the text content which you are keeping it on the PPT should be as less as possible. Keep this in mind. The text component which you are keeping it should be as less as possible. And then you will see the effectiveness of your teaching, effectiveness of your presentation will increase a lot. Okay. Let's go with another one. AI tools for creating video tutorials. Because I am sure now all of you will have your YouTube channel soon. Okay. So you need to create the video content. If not for YouTube, at least you can create and show it in your class. If you are shy, you don't want to represent yourself on the digital media to the public, You can make your video and you can show it in the class. So out of 60 minutes, if you show the video of 10 minutes, you need to speak little less. Yes or no? And always you will go with which approach in teaching? Known to unknown. That means today you have taught something related to HR, marketing or statistics as a common faculty. And the same topic you are teaching tomorrow also. Then what you have to do, I tell you. Okay? Whenever you see right now, we are sitting and trying to learn something. Okay? If you go to any home right now, what the housewife will be doing it right now? Consider a small family and housewife is present in the home. It's somewhere around 12 o'clock, just for an example. For what the housewife will be doing it right now? Making food, okay, preparing the, cooking the food. At the same time, you will find simultaneously what will be on television. And what will be going on in the television? Serials. And in all the serials, if you watch it very carefully, okay, there is पिछले episode में आपने देखा. Yes or no? Then the actual serial will go unpicked. Then अगले episode में आप देखेंगे. So that is nothing but your active versus passive recall. So you have started the topic, creating the attention, connect with the audience, known to unknown. You have taught one topic today. Tomorrow, okay, sorry, at the end of the lecture, you will say, tomorrow I will teach you this. So interested students can read. It is up to them. But very next day, you will start with पिछले episode में आपने देखा. So you don't need to teach for 60 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes, you have to repeat what you have taught in the last class. Then for few minutes, what is new which you want to teach it for today. In that also, if you are making your own clip for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, just suppose you are doing one practical, maybe nursing, say how to do medical and surgical hand wash, and you have prepared a video of it. Okay, your colleague has taken a video. So the same thing, this method is not going to change. Okay, from my UG to till today, medical and surgical hand wash method is same. So you take one video of that, 5-10 minutes. So in your class, you show that video. Your teaching effort has been decreased. Your effectiveness has increased. You can take more lectures also. Okay? If somebody is giving you, you will not resist it. Are you getting my point? That's how, and students will get something new also, that practical how to do. See, the madam is doing and showing. And when you take these people for the practicals, it becomes easy for them. Okay, so always keep it in the mind. पिछले episode में आपने देखा, that means what you have studied in the last class, what you are teaching it right now, and then just give a direction that what you are going to teach next. Are you getting my point? Remember, there is something called as active recall versus passive recall. Okay, so you all have to make the video tutorials to make your teaching and learning easy. Okay, so what are the platforms where you can make or create your video tutorials which works for you on the concept of coriander leaves and curry leaves? Okay, the first one is your weed. This is with the use of AI. The second one is synthesia. And even I told in the last slide that we can use Canva also for the video editing. And the fourth one is your InVideo. I'm quite sure many of you may be using this also for your Instagram and Facebook and for other social media platform. Is it clear with all of you? What are the four platforms? Weed, Synthesia, Canva, and InVideo. Okay. Now let's go with one more slide. Then I'm going to ask question to you. With the group which will give a good answer, okay, I'm going to present some gift to them. And good gift, huh? Good gift. Okay, let's see. But I should feel that, okay, satisfactory answers are given. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Which of the following is considered as learner-centered approach to teaching? Okay, sit down. Any other answer? मूवी आया था ना एक, Can you name the movie? सलमान खान ऐसे करता था पूरा मूवी में. Inquiry based learning. And that is what I am trying to tell you. Okay, first be happy and enjoy, and then learn and then teach. Okay, your outcome will be good. Let's go to the second one. Which teaching method focuses on students' learning by actively engaging in real world and personally meaningful projects? Your options are project-based learning, lecture method, direct instruction, and rote learning. Most of you are correct. The answer is project-based learning. Remember, we have taken that example of IIM Ahmedabad for project-based learning. Okay, let's see the another one. In Bloom's taxonomy, which domain is concerned with the acquisition of knowledge? A. Affective domain, B. Psychomotor domain, C. Cognitive domain, D. Social domain. Okay. This is self-explanatory. It goes with the cognitive domain. Now, try to remember, Bloom's taxonomy is gaining a good attention in the field of academics from the past 2 to 3 years. Previously, most of the people were unaware about it. Now, if you go to any this autonomous, state, private, central, whatever the university or the institute, Bloom's taxonomy based question paper has to be formed. Now, I don't know if it is implemented in your university. No, so soon it will come. Now, Bloom's taxonomy, you have different levels. Okay, based on that particular level, you have given some terminology, and based on that terminology, you have to make the questions. So previously it was like you write about STS, software, if you are from commerce. So now you cannot ask such question. Previously, write about STSS means whatever you know, you can write it down. But now they will ask, describe, evaluate, understand, etc. So I will give you one mnemonics, okay, for remembering this Bloom's taxonomy, different domains. Okay, let's see the next one. With this, I want to teach you one concept which I have developed around 14-15 years back. I was thinking, okay, this room does not have air conditioning. When I was thinking about one particular problem, I was in one room which was having an air condition. So the air conditioner was set the temperature at 20 degree. Okay, 20 degree. So what temperature I will feel? 20 degree. Okay, that was in my mind at that time. 14, 15 years back. Then I critically evaluate it. The air conditioner is blowing or giving the air at a temperature of 20 degrees. But I am sitting somewhere over here, air conditioner is over there. So by the time that air comes from 20 degree from there to me, it won't be of the same temperature. The temperature will increase. It will increase. Okay. So I may be getting the air which is say 22 or 23 degree of temperature. Okay. So in this case scenario, I am called as an end user of air conditioner because I am using the air conditioner. End user is me. Okay, so end user is not getting what actually the machine wants to supply to me. Yes or no? I am getting 22 degree. If I want now 20 degree, I should decrease the temperature in the air conditioner from 20 to 18. Then it will give me a temperature of 20. Exactly the same thing happens in teaching methodology. And this you can write it down. Don't give what you want to give it to the student. Don't give what you want to give it to the student. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. It is like one of the person is coming to your home, okay, for a Sunday feast, and then you want them to have a rasmalai. You have brought from one of the expensive shop in Vadodara, and you are forcing them to have it. But it is best, it's good, your intention is good, everything is fine. But actual problem is they are having diabetes. So they don't want what you want to give. So you need to provide what they want. So try to understand. Try to understand. Need, interest, write it down in different line. First, need, second line, interest. Third point, concern. And fourth point, expectations of the student. Need, interest, concern, and expectations. So try to understand. You are interested to give rasmalai, but the person is diabetic. So try to understand the need, interest, concern, and expectations of the student. Okay, you need to modify and change your teaching methods, okay, your content, and so on. Same topic is given to you, but you cannot teach in the same method. You need to change the PPT template, you need to change the thank you slides. Previously, animation was coming like this, now you make it like this, as per the demand of your student. Means the change, okay, that you need to accept. Okay, let's see this. Which teaching method involves students working together in small groups to achieve a common goal? Cooperative learning, independent study, direct instruction, lecture method. Yes. So now I am able to get some feedback that what I am teaching, okay, it is going into cerebrum, cerebellum, and higher centers in your brain. So you can give your feedback to your faculties in college later on, but I am getting a self-feedback that I am able to deliver, okay, what I am supposed to teach. Okay. Practically, you can correlate this. Okay, let's see the fifth one. What does the flipped classroom model involve? We have discussed flipped this method, okay, in one of the teaching methods. Okay, a student teaching the class, students learning content at home and doing the homework in class, the teacher flipping between the different subjects, reversing the order of the school day. Okay, we have discussed student learning the content at home and doing the homework or some skill related activity in the class. So this completes the first presentation. Okay, but before we end this, in the post bio break session, okay, what we have studied, let's do the RRR. That means remember, recall, and reproduce. What's the first point we have seen? The post bio break session. Not documentation. Post. Yes. So post break session, the first we have seen AI tools for making presentations. So how many tools total? The first one is your Gamma. Okay, free as well as paid. What is the second one? Slide. Third one, Canva. Fourth one, Slide. Here you have to remember the golden statement which I have given. What is golden statement? PPT, PowerPoint presentation should be used for what four purpose? The first one, images. Second, GIF. Third one, and fourth one, excellent. Then, AI tools for creating video tutorials. So four tools. First one, video. Second, presentation. Third one, and fourth one, try to understand Canva is getting repeated in the previous also and here also. Okay, next what we have studied. Don't give what you want to give it to the students. Give it to them what they want. So we have understood this with an example of Rasmalai and diabetic patient. Okay, so keep this point in mind.
Yes.
Then what else we have studied? Yes. So we need to keep 4 points in the mind: need, interest, concern, and expectation. Need, interest, concern, and expectations. Okay. And then we have solved 5 MCQs, multiple choice questions. Okay. So far it is okay. Are you able to understand? Okay, fine. So now we'll move with the very important, the session of the day. For that, you need to take out your mobile with the earphone or the headphone. So all of you take out your mobile, go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube, or else top 10 teaching methods. You write it down in the YouTube, top 10 teaching methods. Okay, now this video you share with your WhatsApp group. There is one group that has been created. If you are allowed to send, you send this video so that all of them they don't need to search it once again. It is getting shared. Okay. Now before you watch this video, try to understand. All of you will receive the video in your WhatsApp group. Okay, from here this group people are sharing it. Before that, you try to understand what I am trying to tell you. Okay, all of you pay attention to me before you are watching this video. 1 minute, all of you. This video is having 4 or 5 slides, not more than that. This video was made by sitting in front of my laptop. I have not been to any studio for the same. This video was not edited by any professional editor. Means everything is in the domain of curry leaves and coriander leaves. This video has given me around 35,000 plus rupees. This video has been watched by I think near about 4 lakh people if I am not wrong. Okay, such things you can also do. Okay, such things you can also do. Now what I want from you, watch this video and 10 teaching methods I have explained in detail. Okay, try to understand these methods and make notes out of it. Okay, first thing, we will discuss about the individual methods. Okay, and second, all of you subscribe to this channel. Okay, so I will be motivated to work on a regular basis. Okay, so do both the things. If you have headphone, AirPod or something, try to use it so that you won't disturb your next participants or the delegates sitting next to you. Write down all important points that is of concern with you.
फाइव नाइन फाइव 595 595
Okay, done, most of you. Okay, now keep your mobile at one side. Let's quickly revise about this particular methods. One point is very nicely given in this particular presentation, what we have discussed earlier. Gain the attention of the audience. Now, gaining the attention is having multiple ways. Some people, they gain the attention through the data and facts and figures. Some people, they get the attention with glorification. Some people, they gain the attention through the negative start. Okay, just suppose some resource person is coming and they will pick up a standard book of your specialty. They will say, throw it, burn it, it is useless, and so on. And then 5 minutes of pause. So what will happen? All your neurons will start thinking that what he is talking about, whatever I know, majority contribution is from this particular book. So such things are basically for gaining the attention. Gaining the attention. You must have seen even in the movies and serials and all, they emphasize a lot on the entry of hero and heroine. Yes or no? Okay. So your start should be superb. If your start of any presentation is good, that means I said earlier also, half the battle is won. You are successful in delivering it. Second, connect with the audience. So for that, there is one standard saying, MBA people can correlate it very well. Try to keep your foot or a feet into the shoes of the student. Then you think as a student, and then you try to assume what are the expectations out of me, and then you start teaching. You as a faculty, you have family members to take care of all your belongings, everything. So you are coming and then you just want to teach. But students may be coming from far distance. They may be not well yesterday. They had a lecture even after 5 yesterday. They have just completed the exam and many more things. So don't directly teach as per your requirement. And that's what I told. Okay, don't give the rasmalai. Okay, they're diabetic. Okay, so try to understand their need, interest, concern, and expectations. Afterwards, you go from known to unknown. Known to unknown. That I have simplified to your understanding that पिछले episode में आपने देखा. Then you teach something new. अगले episode में आप देखोगे. Are you getting my point? Okay. Then flipped classroom example just now we have seen. You have watched the video and we are doing the discussion. So whatever the 10-15 minutes, whatever the duration of the video, that much time, it was little, relaxed for me, that I was just observing that how much you are involved. I was not actively teaching. Are you getting my point? So if you are teaching the same topics every year, for that topic you can make a small video or some small ready-made updated material. So that much time will be, saved, or that time you will be relaxed while teaching. So this you can incorporate. Next, top 10 teaching methods are given: lecture, role play, project-based learning, simulation game, and so on. Now, there is no single teaching method which you can say this is the best. You need to integrate. Integrate means what? Combine 2-3 methods in entire 1 hour of your teaching. So just suppose 60 minutes is a lecture for you. So you plan it out. 5 minutes for what they have learned in the previous class. 5 minutes maybe for attendance. Then 15 to 20 minutes what new you want to teach. Then 5 to 10 minutes what you are going to teach. Okay, so you no need to teach for entire 60 minutes. You bifurcate it, beginning, middle part, and end part, and go with 1 or 2 activities, 1 or 2, creative PPT templates for the slides, or something new like mnemonics. Today morning onwards, we have seen many mnemonics. Our first started this session with the mnemonics called RRR. Means what? Remember, recall, and reproduce. Even in this video, there is one mnemonics. Okay, you have seen the advertisement of Castrol engine oil. Castrol का वादा इंजन की उम्र ज्यादा. Castrol 4T का वादा इंजन की उम्र ज्यादा. So that 4T is the mnemonics which I have prepared and I have given over here. So this 4T are tell, teach, train, and transform. Tell means you are telling your students. Second, teaching means you are using lecture method, role play method, simulation method, etc. First is just giving the information, telling. Second, teaching with the help of some teaching methods, with the help of some pro, etc. Third, you are training them. You are asking them to do and you are correcting them. When these 3 things happens, the 4th T will automatically come. That means transform. That means they will feel that now I am able to do this. They will get that particular confidence. Castrol 4T का वादा इंजन की उम्र ज्यादा. 4T first is for tell, teach, train. So automatically they will transform. Okay, is it clear? Understood? Okay. Then in this particular video, you have seen 5 E's for effective teaching. What are those 5 E's? Engage, explore, evaluate, explain. Yes. Okay. So this 5 E's and its explanations given to you, try to implement in your teaching. Okay. In between, you can now make some polls, some quizzes with the help of AI. It generates very quickly. You can make Google form and you can circulate. Your 5-10 minutes will be spent very well in the class. So they will be actively engaged. Actually, what I told you, this mobile is for which purpose? But people are using it for, we generally, if I will see your mobile, I will submit in university, not in college or principal. Students are, used to such grades, higher level. They will submit it to the university. University means they will not be getting it back. But rather than that, what we need to do is you use the mobile for the teaching. But for quizzes, okay, for using some Android app, for example, nursing, physiotherapy, 3D anatomy app, you can use it for the teaching purpose. Again, courier and careers. Likewise, maybe some app for the commerce faculty management, law, etc. So use this even for the student for the teaching purpose. Okay, practically it is possible, and then you see their engagement. Then you see their engagement. Okay, but of course you see the environment where you are implementing, whether it is practically possible or not. It should not generate any issue. Okay, already there is lots of things with us why to create the necessary issue, but definitely you can use this as an educational tool. Then role play means what? Okay, you are acting or mimicking for making it more easily, understandable by the student. Okay, I'm quite sure you must have heard something what we call it as CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Irrespective of commerce, law, or any faculty, you have heard of CPR, saving the life of someone. Now, what I do is what the young brains are doing right now. Okay, they are totally addicted to the this internet, mobile phones, social media, and so on. I use this for the teaching purpose. I use this for the teaching purpose. So my teaching, it is like lifelong teaching. They will never forget. The reason is very tactfully it has been driven in their brain. So I will show you one video just for 5 to 10 seconds for your understanding that how you can incorporate this. This sound will come if I play a video. Now see, while teaching the CPR, I am showing this video. She is choking. He's a doctor. She's not, she just needs a species. That's how you You're so lucky. You know, countless grace. You got one of the best surgeons in the world. No problem. Take care. Sorry. We're extremely sorry for inconvenience. It's okay. मेरे वहाँ पे भाषा बेस में ड्रेस से मीटिंग कर देते हैं मान to the name okay sir don't judge a book by its cover okay sir depends sir one minute, just. Yeah. Okay, so now see, this content is already available. Okay, I have not done anything in generation of this content, but when I show, show this video to the student, at the end, they are clapping for me as if I have saved the life of somebody. Entire video is of around 5 minutes. So what is the learning out of this? Okay, if there is a choking, okay, how we can help the patient? Okay, so for nursing and physiotherapy, you can definitely implement. But what I'm trying to tell to the other faculty is that find out some content which is available in movie or some digital platform which you can use it as a foundation for explaining or to connect with the young brains. So it reduces your effort, it increases your productivity. At the same time, they will never forget such things if they learn it. You have one movie of Rajnikant. The name of the movie is Shivaji. I have video, but I have not shown you. So there also he is visiting the medical college along with the dean, and one boy is getting electric current, and all of a sudden he goes for cardiac arrest. And then dean is performing the external cardiac compressions, and that particular boy who had a cardiac arrest became all right. So such things, if you show to the student, okay, it creates the interest, curiosity, and they'll be able to remember, recall, and reproduce. Even I give an example of Deepika Padukone. She was performing mouth-to-mouth breathing in house school. I don't remember 1, 2, or 3 number, but in some movie she was performing mouth-to-mouth breathing for some actor. Okay, that video I don't show, but such examples if you give, they'll be able to correlate, connect, and they'll be curious to know such things. Okay, so you can incorporate such things to connect with the young brains. This is just to connect. Then later on you teach whatever you want to teach. And the same, we'll see the last concept, and then we can conclude this particular session on teaching methodology. Then afternoon we'll see AI and professional upgradation related session. So if your student wants rice, cooked rice, okay, you give them rice. If they are not well, they want khichdi, you give them khichdi. If they want biryani, from the same rice, you make the biryani and you give it to them. Just suppose they're fed up with all 3 items, they want in a different form, you make idli. Very next, after a few days, they are bored, you make it dosa. Very next day, you make idadal. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you, customize as per the need of the student. Customize as per the need of the student. Ultimate purpose is same. We want to give carbohydrates through the rice, but it can be in the form of a rice. idli, dosa, idada, or whatever the form you want to give. Okay, quickly we will revise and we conclude this session. What are those 10 methods of teaching? Lecture method, discussion method, project method, role play, problem solving, demonstration, classes outside the classroom. If you want to teach about vitamin D3 or the calcium metabolism, take your students outside the class and let them have a sunlight. Okay, next. Storytelling, very, very powerful tool, extremely powerful tool. Okay, next. Welcome new ideas. Yes, correct. Next. Okay. Nursing people, they use simulation a lot for the CPR and many other methods. Next. Oh, 5 E's we have learned. Okay. Anything, any golden statement out of this video? 4T. Tell, teach, train, and transform. Okay. Any other important point we are missing? Yeah, passive versus active learning. Very important. See, passive versus active learning. Okay. If you see how long you will be able to remember, recall, and reproduce. If you do, okay, how long you will be able to remember, recall, and reproduce. So if you understand this, you can design your classes accordingly. You can design your classes accordingly. So their retention of what you have taught, it can be increased. Okay. So with this, we are calling the end of this session. Okay. I hope you have learned something new today and it will be fruitful to all of you. Okay. So you can clap for me. In teaching methodology, 2-3 more topics were there which I am not covering because I have more important content to give it to you. And I would like to go a little early, that means on time. So if possible, keep it little short break. So we can go with the research, AI and professional accreditation related. Okay, thank you everyone.
That was a brainstorming session. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing those valuable inputs. I hope this will be beneficial in near future to everyone present here. Now everyone is requested to join us for the lunch. We will meet for the next session after lunch break by 2 p.m. Thank you.